not gain weight. The nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight.
So he big as hell now.
Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, archetype, light skin, that's like, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, archetype, light skin, that's like, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but you saw me right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, man. What's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause, brother. Wait, what? What? Oh man, I didn't put Tom in the fuck. I was supposed to put Tom in the damn thumbnail. I'll change it. I'll update it later. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. And let's get into it. So again, bro, this right here, I just had to do it because I'm sick of prison niggas. I am, man, and it's not even their fault. It's niggas' fault for. I told y'all, remember, this is the hierarchy, okay, of the black community: black women, gay men, gay women, criminal niggas, jail, prison, drug dealer, gang members, all that other shit. And then the quote unquote lames and 9 to 5 civilian niggas. Okay. I'm telling you, say this again. Let me walk it down. Black women, gay niggas, the bull daggers. You know what I'm saying? Criminal niggas, which is prison niggas, gang bangers, jail niggas, drug dealers, scammers, anybody involved in criminality. And then at the very, very bottom, it is, us, the lames, the 9 to 5s, the law abiding citizens, that shit. Right. Okay. It's crazy, right? If you, as a young man, graduate high school, go directly into college, do your 4 years, or however many years you do, right? And you get your degree. No one cares. No one gives a fuck. Shout out to CJ King. Proof positive is, nigga, you ain't nobody. Nigga, you ain't special. A law degree. Even getting a law degree, nigga, you are nobody. But let you get that same degree in prison, you the smartest nigga ever. You ever notice that? See, I have, man, because listen, and call me whatever, jealous, whatever, bro. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm again, I can't be jealous of a nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, that every time you go in and out of certain rooms, spread your cheeks and lift your sack. I don't have to go through that. Okay. All right. Sometimes I drop my soap on the purpose. Oh, you know what I'm saying? On purpose, just so, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't even got bar soap, but I dropped the, because bar soap in 2024 is crazy, by the way. Nigga, if you're using bar soap, nigga, I don't know what to tell you. But sometimes I just drop my soap container. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fun of it. No worries. None at all. You know? I don't have to wrap no phone books around me. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, have nobody tell me what time to go to bed, what time to do this, I'm free, man. I'm a free man. And what's crazy about it, shit, I mean, that ain't even much nowadays, man, because these prisoners got it made. These prisoners have it made, bro. These niggas playing video games. They fucking the COs, men and women, both of them. They fucking each other. They getting high. According to black women, hey, they taking care of families. They doing better than us niggas outside the walls. This prison nigga praise, bro, has to be stopped. Sick of it, bro. These niggas get, you know what's crazy? I saw this, bro. The Golden State Warriors host a game with prisoners, I guess like annually or semi-annually or whatever. But the Golden State Warriors, an NBA team, goes to fucking prison and plays basketball with motherfuckers that have terrorized, brutalized, murdered, all types of fucking what's the name. And that's some shit that just for your kid to meet them, bro, you got to buy at least a ticket. You got to pay your hard-earned money for your kid to get a chance. Okay? And then if you know these NBA players hold camps and shit, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars for the honest, hardworking, law-abiding fucking person. But the fucking prisoners get the shit for free. That shit is sickening, dog. Prison is no longer a punishment. Prison stopped being a punishment a long time ago. Shout out to Tennessee, though. Tennessee, my understanding, just passed a law that any child predator found guilty of any type of sexual misconduct versus a child will get the, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. They go get to see Uncle Charles, baby. Every day. Silence her crazy, bro. Shout out to Big Dot. Yeah, man. Listen, hey, remember, listen. Niggas was going, y'all was shitting on me for being on Kendra G. It was niggas in jail and prison, bro, on Kendra G. It was niggas in jail and prison that somehow got a cell phone, didn't give a fuck, and went live on Kendra G, yo. They pop up live on Facebook Lives and all this other shit and And I'm just like, damn, man. Oh, nigga, you hating. Oh, nigga, you jealous. How, nigga? I can go live whenever. I ain't got to sneak. Nigga. If I get caught, I don't get put in a hole. I don't get no extra time added on to my motherfucking time, motherfucker. How the fuck can I be jealous of some shit I do, motherfucking, on the daily with absolutely no penalty? Stop. That's the first thing. I'm sick and tired of niggas. Oh, you're jealous. You're just mad. Bro, these niggas are locked up. As much freedom as they have is not complete and total freedom. Okay? It's not. And from what they say, shit, it's crazy to me how you niggas hate the military. You working for the white man, and you niggas literally motherfucking fall into orders and ranks in prison. Orders and ranks, nigga. You got to motherfucking answer to somebody just by coming in there. Oh, man, you work for the white man. Oh, you taking orders. Nigga, you taking orders too, because if you don't, you either getting raped or shanked. If I didn't follow my orders, nigga, hey, most I had to do was lose some money or get kicked out. My butthole was protected the whole time. You hear me? I didn't have to look over my shoulder in my sleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to worry about anybody knocking my teeth out with a lock and a sock. None of that shit, nigga. So please stop the narrative that, again, a free man, my entire adulthood, is somehow jealous of some motherfucking prison niggas. When again, the motherfuckers done told you, nigga doing over 5 years, he fucking niggas. I didn't say this. Prison niggas have said it. Judges have said it. People in law enforcement have said this shit. COs and shit. But hey, let's get into it, man. This is what sparked me to do this tonight, man. Our good old buddy Birdman. And this shit that he got to say is wild, by the way. Say some wild shit.
I help y'all. We have no access to. We have no access to. I have enough power to make that happen. Okay, well, we need inside help for his leadership. For these guys having books to read upon the criminal. So you think reading books wrong? I know you think reading books.
The nigga had to catch himself. You think reading books gonna help y'all? You think reading books gonna help y'all? Of course it will. Again, we just told you, Birdman, a nigga that gets his degree in prison is praised. A prison degree is praised and respected more than a nigga that motherfucking never seen a day in jail. He think he's somebody. You ain't making no money, nigga. Oh, you think you smart. Don't nobody give a fuck about that degree. The only people that get black men, this is another thing too. And this is why I say, man, I love how people try to just, reduce this. You guys are just jealous of the women and you're just, bro, no. Again, all this deflective ass bullshit, man, to get black men to shut the fuck up when that's the problem. The wrong people are talking, the wrong people are loud, and everybody else is too pussy to fucking say something against it. Or too dumb. Or too motherfucking indoctrinated their damn self. All you civilian motherfuckers living by a street code, bro, whatever happens to you happens. I hope it does. Listen, I really do. I hope it happens to you. Don't call the police. Don't press no charges. Get it back in blood, nigga. All you motherfuckers that are civilians, never did a day in the street, and you want to motherfucking operate your life through the street code, you want to act like you a street nigga. Remember the shit we showed y'all last week with the anime nigga? What, bro, y'all just turned on Bun B, bro. And what's so crazy is, bro, Bun B shot the nigga that broke in his house. And what did nigga say? Oh, man, he's snitching. He's snitching, man. He ain't supposed to get on no motherfucking, don't stand and testify. Bro, Bun B is 50 plus years old and he's a fucking restaurateur. Very successful at this point. His house was broken into, which ain't no way the nigga didn't know it was Bun B. Thank God he ended up there. His wife was held hostage and he shot the fucking nigga that fucking dared break into his house first and foremost, threaten his wife's life, and then he shoots the fucking assailant and shows up to the fucking trial to give the fucking recount, and now he a snitch. He pussy. And I can't even give the nigga credit because this dumbass tried to defend it. Instead of him being like, nigga, suck my dick. Yes, he broke in my house. You lucky I didn't kill him. He trying to cop please and appease you dumbass niggas. 2053, come get me. I cannot wait till the permanent underclass is here, and I can't wait. A lot of you niggas got to be removed, man. A lot of you niggas got to be put fucking just bro out. Listen, bro, away somewhere. I'm not saying motherfucking going to see Uncle Charles, but y'all niggas got to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all got to go somewhere. Y'all got to do something. I am sick and tired of you fucking niggas, bro. And this stupid nigga shit that just keep us in this motherfucking, this never ending cycle. Get you niggas up out of here.
For God!
Dr. Umar was right. He said it. Yeah, it's a woman talking to you, man. Real men don't argue with women. Well, hold on. Y'all respect pimps, right? Pimps argue with women all the time. Then whoop them. What are we talking about here, man?
I help y'all. We have no access to. We have no access to. I have enough power to make that happen. Okay, well, we need inside help for his leadership. For these guys having books to read upon the criminal. So you think read books from? I know this reading books.
So these prison niggas just got a meeting with one of the most successful fucking black business music moguls of our lifetime. Okay? They say the nigga don't pay nobody. If anybody got money, I don't know about all the niggas rapping for Cash Money, but Cash Money made money. Okay? Cash Money definitely got money. Birdman definitely got some bread. When Juvenile said taking over for the 99 2000 nigga, hey, he didn't play. That nigga really took the fuck over. So Birdman got money. Instead of Birdman, I've never seen Birdman show up to any type of fucking none of these functions. You know, the black men in suits. Shout out to King Randall. You know, any type of black boy initiative of positivity, a science fair, young black scholars of America, or whatever, if that shit exists. None of that shit, man. This is the problem. Black people put the focus on the lost niggas first. Black people want to save the lost niggas. The nigga that's already out in the street at motherfucking 12, 13 years old, breaking in cars, toting pistols, selling, slanging whatever on the fucking corner. That's and that the sad part is that's what they're talking about. That's when I had the thing. Well, we got these at risk. No, fuck the listen, bro. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm sorry. You got to start early. Fuck them. Send them where they need to be. Send them where they want to be. Now, if they want to come to you and change it around and know better, so on and so forth, but as far as seeking them out and rescuing them while we purposely neglect the intelligent ones, you know how many fucking like just smart ass kids, man? Like probably, you know, the black people's, niggas hate for intelligence. Niggas hate for education. Niggas hate for just, you know what I'm saying, anything fucking, you know, mental fucking brilliance, dog, is the reason why so many fucking just great minds are wasted. So many. Oh, nerd ass nigga. Oh, you want to read, huh? Oh, you good at doing math, huh? We all heard it. The smart kids did. I never forget this shit. I told y'all, man. My freshman year in high school, they started me out in like the wrong fucking algebra class. They tried to have me like do pre-algebra or some shit again. I've always been solid in math, right? So that job had me do the fucking math shit again or whatever the fuck. And I was like, no, I did this in middle school. I need to be in like, you know, algebra 2 or some shit. I think, yeah, algebra 1 and wasn't that. So I need to be in like algebra 2. Mind you, I guess this is like a high school, like a senior level class or whatever, right? So on and so forth. So I'm the 9th grader because they transferred me out of the fucking pre-algebra class or whatever. And they transferred me to the algebra 2. I'm the only fucking freshman in there. I'm getting clowned. I told you, I'm po. Can't afford the OR, nigga. Not poor, po. I was po. So I'm getting roasted. I'm getting joked on. I'm getting all this shit, so on and so forth, nigga. That's why I'm so good at this shit now, right? That's why, nigga. That's why I'm a king roaster, nigga. All right. But guess who the fuck they came to when it was test time? Guess who the fuck they motherfucking wanted? Hey, man, how you do this? Niggas don't respect. The only time niggas respect intelligence, bro, is when they trying to motherfucking, you know what I mean? They need that shit to motherfucking get out of some shit. That's it. A nigga in the street, he automatically a genius just because he motherfucking ain't got caught yet. That nigga getting money, man. You know, that nigga gotta be smart to motherfucking, you know, get a plug and, you know, move the shit like this and that and la. Nigga, you talking about it and you not in the street. If you talking about it and you not in the street, he not too fucking smart because we should know about it. Dummy. Big Meech, motherfucking already under investigation or whatever, and what fucking put him over the top. This nigga just couldn't resist. He had to get a fucking billboard in Atlanta. Nigga say he had money, he could just burn $1 million. It was nothing. Money's galore. You know, hundreds, if not thousands of motherfuckers working for him and all this other shit. And what this nigga gotta do? He gotta flaunt it. Detroit nigga gotta come to motherfucking Atlanta and throw everything on because he wanna be a motherfucking, he wanna be a rapper like. Remember, hey, shout out to everybody that remember that fucking Cash Money started out as Crips. Shout out to everybody that remember that. Shout out to everybody that remember Cash Money when they was out for the 99 2000, they was wearing blue bandanas. Shout out to everybody that remember that. Listen, bro. Now the South, listen, bro. They can't do it. Gold Coastal again. Gold Coastal. This is even the part of Criminality, right? That is one of the most celebrated. Some of the most celebrated people in the history of fucking niggerdom are drug kingpins, you know, gangster niggas, you know, steppers, enforcers, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Even when they brotherfuckers. I told you, man. Wayne Perry was, and come to find out, man, Wayne Perry was fucking the boys. Hey, nigga, you can either die or give up that brown eye. The choice is yours. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Oh, I see you choosing the hard way. Wayne Perry was fucking them boys, man. Most notorious fucking killer, and he's a brother fucker. But I was gonna wait to do this tomorrow, but the Birdman shit came today, and I had to talk about this shit right here. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but somehow, some way, they got a whole fucking gun in prison, bro. Okay, a whole gun. Fair use, fair use.
Right now, the Georgia Department of Corrections is working to get answers. They want to know how an inmate was able to get a gun, shoot and kill a food service worker at Smith State Prison before turning the gun on himself. It happened over the weekend.
Now, listen. Now, it's going to get even crazier when you see the thing. But, bro, I told you, Fuck prison reform. Fuck the prison niggas, bro. That they don't. Why are y'all capping for these niggas? Prisoners are even. Prisoners said it, bro. The only thing you do in prison is learn to be a better criminal or a more heinous criminal. Criminals have said that. That's the only thing you do in prison. If you and the things you got to do to get to prison, bro, it's not like shit. It's not like prison, not jail, prison. Hey, man. Oh man, well, black men get wrongly convicted, bro. Come on, dog. What percentage is that? I hate when you niggas do that too. Onesies, twosies, and then especially, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff now is stuff from before when they had fucking DNA, DNA evidence and shit to cross-reference, right? It was really fucked up. If motherfuckers got locked up in the 80s or probably early 90s, before they had DNA verification for shit and so on and so forth, hey, it's unfortunate, right? But hell, then them niggas get out of jail and they be coked up and want to fight the police and die anyway. Y'all remember that shit? Remember the dude that he was wrongfully convicted, bro, in Georgia or Florida? Wrongfully convicted in Florida, got out of jail. He doing literally 100 some miles per hour on the fucking highway. Cops pulling him over. He pull over, and then the nigga fight the police. And I'm talking about strong. Listen, man, he had a strong nigga name too. Cop had to shoot his ass. Had to get him up out of there. The cop should have heard the music when he pulled him over. Bum, 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 bum. Bro, he picked the man up barehanded. He picked the goddamn man up with his bare hands. He was choking him, and he lifted this man, a grown man, off the ground in full police equipment, vest, belt, everything. He picked that nigga up off the ground. I would have shot him too. Couldn't even feel bad. Listen, whatever he was on, and I know he didn't want to go back and he was paranoid. Listen, it wasn't just that, bro. That dude, he was on something, man. I promise you. They did the toxicology, but listen, he just got out of jail after doing all them years. Hiding in giraffe pussy on the airline flight. Listen, strong. Y'all remember, if somebody remember his name, if y'all remember his name, man, put it in a thing and I'll pull the clip up so he can matter of fact, but let's do this when we get to it. I'll let this play and I'll find it. I'll pull it up.
WJCL 22 News' Brooke Butler has been in touch with the GDC as well as civil rights advocates. She joins us now live in the studio. And Brooke, we're learning the victim and the offender were in a personal relationship.
Yeah, Shannon, the Department of Corrections made that announcement today. The department also said it found a suicide note that appears to have been left by the inmate. But civil rights advocates say they want to know how a gun got into the prison in the first place.
This was the tipping point right here.
Early Sunday morning at Smith State Prison in Glenville, the Georgia Department of Corrections says inmate Jadricus Hart shot and killed 24-year-old food service worker Ariane Grace before shooting himself.
Bruh, now, listen. First part of the title, Ciara made a whole song about she can't leave him alone. The dope boy turning her on, the criminal nigga, the shit and so on. And this is before she had the baby with Future and all this other shit. Black women's, this is why I say the reason why you have so many niggas that turn that way is because that's what motherfucking black women find attractive. That's the archetype of nigga that they want. That's the archetype of nigga they're gonna have their first kid by, more likely than not. And then once they get tired of that nigga, after they done been around him for however many years and had however many kids and took however many ass whoopings and almost got locked the fuck up, or actually did get locked up trying to hide dope for him, or holding a motherfucking dirty pistol or whatever, then they want to come to your ass. Accept me as I am. Don't worry about my past. Bitch, you don't get the fuck out of my face. Listen, listen. Listen, man. You mean to tell me out of all the dick she could get, and hey, RIP, but she did this to herself. This the fucking shit we be talking about. Oh, you niggas just listen, baby. Fuck who you want to, but niggas. That's why I tell y'all, brothers. Listen, this is why again, her body account is way more important than her body count. Her body account is way more important than her body count. Okay, bitch say she fucking with prison niggas, automatically get her out of here. Get out of here, bro. Bitch, I'm too good for you. After, like, a nigga that's been to prison, you know he been to prison, and you fucking with him, can't do it. Nope. Go ahead and stick to the bandos and the traps that you used to, baby. Them hood niggas is what you want, and that's where you belong. Listen, bro. Oh God, man.
Service worker Ariane Grace before shooting himself.
I've briefly spoken with the sister of Miss Grace, and they are understandably upset.
The GDC says it appears the two were in a personal relationship. The Corrections Department says it has recovered the gun used. It's now working to learn how the firearm got into the prison to begin with.
I don't think
Now, hold on. Let it keep playing.
they've ever had anything
Fair use.
like this happen before inside of a facility.
Brian Randolph is with the Human and Civil Rights Coalition of Georgia. He tells me he actually contacted the GDC last year, telling them he heard a gun was in the prison.
So we were tipped off in May of last year of a possible weapon that had been dropped off via a drone.
He says
now we gonna get into that too next. Now, bro, that's why I told y'all I don't want to hear shit about no prison reform. I don't want to hear shit about no prison conditions. It's hot in here. It ain't no AC. Nigga, you shouldn't have got locked up. I don't care. I don't give a single fuck. That's why you don't commit crimes. That's why you don't go to prison. Figure it out, nigga. Y'all niggas be making candy. You be making clothes. Nigga, become an engineer and make some air conditioning, nigga. That's another thing too, man. Oh my God, they're so ingenuitive in prison. Look at all the stuff that they make, nigga. Ooh, they made a battery. They made a fucking cigarette lighter out of batteries and a piece of fucking wire. Whoop-de-doo. Everything niggas do in prison is like, bro, what the fuck? It's just so crazy. It's just crazy to me. You jealous, nigga. You jealous. No, I'm not jealous. It's like you niggas is just so fucking stupid. Y'all simple-minded. Y'all niggas are dumb. Y'all are fucking idiots. That's what it is. It's not that I'm jealous. It's that I'm pointing out the fact that y'all so fucking dumb. Y'all motherfucking get amazed over simple ass shit that people do in the real world and nobody gives a fuck. No one cares. Nigga does it in prison though. Oh. Any nigga that does anything in prison of unconventional motherfucking methods is Neil deGrasse Tyson. Nigga's a genius.
he sent this text message to GDC's general counsel telling her exactly what he was told.
We never heard anything else about it.
We reached out to the GDC asking them about this. They said, quote, that was investigated by our Office of Professional Standards and no leads were developed.
So this is why I say again too, man, listen, bro, these fucking prisons don't give no fucks either, bro. Bro, a gun a gun. Thank God that the niggas just, you know, only, you know, the victims that suffered, bro. Like nigga, wait, could have took over the whole prison. My understanding is, you know, because the guards, the COs just walk around the fucking thing. They don't have no motherfucking. They don't have guns. They only have guns if and when they need it, right? And it's in certain places. One motherfucking prisoner with a gun, and you didn't fucking tear everything down and put everybody on fucking lockdown and do whatever the fuck you needed to do until the fucking gun was found. And y'all was like, oh well, the leads was whatever, bro. This like, man, get them out of here, dog.
Randolph argues GDC should have tried harder.
I guess, yeah, my question is the next time when they get another one in, you know, how many more people are going to get killed besides?
Fuck another one, nigga. If you got one gun in there, how you think that's the only one? Think about that, bro. If you have a live 45 cal, I'm gonna say 45 ACP, nigga. A 45. Not a 9, not a 40. A fucking 45. I promise you it's a motherfucking 22 and a 380 in there somewhere, nigga. I promise you. They was able to get a 45 in that motherfucker. I promise you it's a little 22, a little 380, a Derringer somewhere, goddamn.
Two.
Advocates believe the violence inside Smith State Prison is caused in part by understaffing. Randolph believes this latest incident will likely only make matters worse when it comes to hiring.
Nobody's going to go and work in these places.
Hell, I ain't. Hell, they strapped. The fuck I'm gonna sign up to be a CO for? You gonna give me a gun? No, it's against policy. Nigga, no, it ain't. How the hell you talking about it's against policy and a motherfucking worker just died and the nigga, thank God the nigga just decided to get them two out of here. This is like gun laws at its finest. Well, you're not supposed to have guns. If you don't have guns, you follow the law. Like, you know, everything would be perfect world if we get rid of the guns and, you know, we make laws where you can't have them in certain places. The thing is, criminals don't follow laws, you fucking idiot. This is the fucking quintessential fucking proof of that. This nigga's in prison and he had a gun. And what did he do? He used it. But as a CO, I got well, we're gonna give you a baton and some you know, some pepper spray, some OC spray. Nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good. I'm all right. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. That's another thing. Prison tube. That's everybody's infatuated shit. Niggas the most though, but prison tube, bro. That's guaranteed money. All you gotta do is get a 1090 Jake. White boy that came out here and somehow get access to everybody motherfucking paperwork. And this nigga's a millionaire now off of saying what rappers a snitch and ain't and all this other shit. White boy went to prison, act like a nigga, get out, and then tell on niggas for telling. Ain't that something? Y'all niggas are the lamest, bro. That's why I said niggas don't even like, I don't even understand it. Y'all let a white boy come to YouTube that told on fucking police while he was in prison, right? He told on the police about the police motherfucking doing the contraband shit. All right. So he snitched on the cops while he was an inmate. Then he gets out of prison and all he does is search down paperwork on cases and everything and whatnot, what have you. Okay. So he can tell on niggas that told. And y'all make the nigga rich.
I've reached out to the governor's office asking for a response to this. I haven't heard anything back just yet. And Shannon, this is the second staff death at Smith State Prison in less than a year. You may remember back in October, an inmate assaulted a corrections officer with a homemade weapon.
Listen, man. I know what that is. Y'all saw who else was in the motherfucking thumbnail. Let me find out the murder man in motherfucking Glendale. Hit the like button, nigga.
Oh, Birdman, dang. Oh, that's the Birdman, dang. Oh.
Real more shit, man.
Oh.
That's why more bodies, man.
Now, before we hop into this one, because the drone shit, I'm gonna show y'all the drone shit. Like, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Oh no, I gotta show y'all fucking what's the name first. Listen, man.
Warrant? Wait, no. Excuse me. Either put your hands behind your back or you're getting tased. I'm telling you that right now. Why am I getting tased? Because you are under arrest for speeding and reckless driving. I'm not driving. Nobody was hurt. How was I speeding? You passed me doing 100 miles an hour. Okay, so that's a speeding ticket, right? Sir, tickets in the state of Georgia are criminal offenses. I don't have a...
Leonard, that's what. Hey, listen. Leonard. Now, don't confuse it with the Leonard we know from YouTube. He's the exception. Leonard is a strong name that's for a strong old ass nigga, bro. Don't fuck with no old nigga named Leonard. It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Okay? That nigga done picked up a transmission by hand. He probably done baled some hay. He done worked on a farm. He done slopped some hogs. Probably done killed one by hand and roasted the whole pig. Don't fuck with nobody. Leonard, Rufus. Give me some more names, y'all. Listen, leave them alone. Leave these old niggas with old nigga names. All right, now. All right, young fella. I ain't gonna take too much more of your disrespect now. Gonna put you into place now. Bernard, Willie Earl, two names. Listen, if a nigga got two hyphenated two names, one name, hey man, Cletus, get him out of there, bro. Yeah, anything with Earl in it, get him out of there. Leroy, yeah, get him out of there, bro. Don't do it. Cleophas, yeah, Clifford, Cornelius, yeah, man, yeah. Oh, hey, or a last name, first name. Nigga got a last name for a first name, leave him alone, man. No matter how old he is now, hey, let him get hope to you now. What y'all know about that hope to you? I tell you this. Nah, you might be a little faster than me. Okay? Might be a little bit more swift. Old niggas, you swift. But I'm telling you now, I get hope to you. You gonna be praying, you gonna be praying to the Lord. Go on now. Go on, young fella.
A ticket in Georgia. You do now? Why? You passed me doing 100 miles an hour. And what? I'm not going. Hands behind your back. Yes, you're going to jail. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Listen, that was it. Hold on, I gotta take this down so y'all can see this shit real quick. Hold on. Listen, that prison 52 block shit worked. That nigga went into 52 blocks mode. That nigga motherfucker reached up and claimed all his chakra. Pulled down. Nikiyoshi Jutsu. I ain't gonna show that part, man, because I showed that part. That wasn't name. But anyway, he picked the man up off the motherfucking ground, bro. Full equipment, full police equipment on. Got him out of there, dog. Hey, had to send his ass to Uncle Charles. I listen. Fucked up, unfortunate, but hey, man, I would have shot his ass too. Leonard was too damn strong. Leonard was strong as shit. I ain't about to wrestle with Leonard ass. Now, this shit right here, man. This just shows you how big, like, this prison fucking just crime syndicate connection network, whatever the fuck you want to fucking call it, bro. Listen, it's some motherfuckers in prison, bro, that just, hey, a lot of the moves get made. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about, you know.
We begin with a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. Authorities say gangs are using drones to drop contraband into prisons, and they believe the owner of this drone repair shop and one of his workers are part of the operation. Good evening. I'm George Estevez. Justin Farmer has a night off.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. It's believed to be the largest criminal operation of its kind in Georgia history. Agents uncovered ecstasy, meth, guns, and cell phones at...
Listen, bro. Put them under the jail. Put every last one of their ass under the fucking jail, dog. Put them under the fucking jail.
At dozens of prisons. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live tonight. Mark, this investigation focused on drone drops into Georgia prisons.
And the key is what it kept out of Georgia prisons. Georgia Department of Corrections special agents as Operation Skyhawk culminated today with raids targeting one of many networks at the focus of the investigation. Networks including one involving a business called Thunder Drones and drone drops of drugs, cell phones, and more into Georgia prisons.
Are you involved in drone drops of contraband into Georgia prisons?
Not that I know of. All we do is repair drones.
He was in communications with inmates within the Georgia Department of Corrections and their associates on the outside.
Including gang members?
Absolutely. About making drone drops, contraband drops.
You don't know who you're repairing them for, who you're providing them to?
Most of our business is consumer business. We've repaired drones for local Atlanta and interstate.
We did electronic interceptions on Mr. Robert Schwartz, his business here at Thunder Drones, and inmates and associates of inmates.
Have you broken the law?
No, sir.
The message that Governor Kemp gave me a year.
Listen, man, and like you said, this is I think let me see, what day was this? I think it was last year. Remember they told you, bro, this shit went all the way back to, they be doing this shit since like 2019, man. It was going on for a while. So again, look at how slow shit operate for, you know what I mean? Crazy, bro.
Ago, when I took over this job to crack down on gangs and contraband, that's exactly what we're doing here.
Georgia Department of Corrections, GDC Commissioner Tyrone Oliver says corrections agents thundered into a business called Thunder Drones in Gwinnett County, armed with a search warrant and arrest warrant for Robert Schwartz involving drone drops of contraband into Georgia prisons. He says drones shown as outside Thunder Drones were among more than 50 drones seized in 2 simultaneous raids. And if the allegations prove true in court, he anticipates Schwartz will be dropping into prison for an extended stay.
This will be the largest gang RICO case in the history of the state of Georgia, and it originated by the men and women here at Georgia Department of Corrections.
The commissioner says prosecutors are working with GDC special agents to ask grand juries across the state to return RICO and gang indictments against Schwartz and many others.
If you face gang and or RICO charges, what's your response?
All I do is repair drones. I've been doing it. I've been repairing radio control things for 50 years. I don't know what they're even here for.
We stopped roughly 170 prison drops during the course of this investigation.
GDC Special Agent Greg Phillips said,
bro, 150. So like he said, what they did was pretty much they and bro, listen, they're detectives and shit for drones now. Matter of fact, they have snipers and they train fucking hawks, not eagles, but they train hawks to fucking attack drones. I mean, maybe eagles too, but you know, like birds of prey, right? Raptor birds, to actually attack fucking drones at certain things. There's certain places and certain airspaces where you just can't fly them. And I promise you a prison will be one of those things, right? So, bro, trust me, they're able to detect any of those things. But the crazy part about it is the simplest thing to do would just be able to put a fucking jammer. But then too, like I said, I guess that's weird because if you put the jammer there, that would affect, you know what I'm saying, other things and whatnot. It may be legalities behind it. But 150 interceptions, man, is crazy. 150, dog.
As the investigation started in November 2022, led to the recovery of lots of drugs, including 51 pounds of what appeared to be ecstasy. But while they are not lab tested yet, Phillips says he believes many of the pills contain deadly fentanyl. He says takedowns outside prisons during the investigation.
Bro, this is the stuff they recovered. That's a 9. Double stack. What's that? 17 rounds? Loaded. Listen, this is a loaded Glock. They intercepted. So imagine 150 out of 150 drops. That's the one gun they showing us. And we know one of them ended up in motherfucking in one of the prisons, obviously. Bruh, y'all are actually asking for these niggas to get more rights? Why? They doing bad in prison, man. We need to improve prison conditions. Nigga, they getting anything they want. Drugs, guns, hoes. Shut up. Invest that time in motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the youth. Let these niggas do their time, serve their motherfucking debt to society, and then we'll worry about them after they get out. While they in there, fuck them. Not sorry at all. The vast majority of fucking society are not prisoners. What? It's like 1 million some people in prison, and people love to. It's an over prison population, nigga. Because we have one of the no matter how much y'all want to claim otherwise, one of the best motherfucking legal fucking systems in the world. Everywhere else, you know who runs it? Whoever the fucking drug cartel or whoever has the money or whoever can pay off the government official, the judge, the prison motherfuckers and everything. Motherfuckers love complaining about something that they, again, out of feelings and not understanding. You get one of the best and fairest motherfucking shakes, bro, from a legal standpoint. Does money depend on it? Yeah. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you represent yourself. The fucking nigga that ran over all them fucking white folks, he tried it. He was just trash. But it can be done. Remember, the guy that everybody praised, right, and rightfully so, I think he ended up becoming a lawyer or whatever. He beat his case. He got out. He became a lawyer, right? That brother. If y'all know his name, put his name in the chat. So don't act like it's not happened. It's been brothers that represented themselves and beat cases that I'm talking about not even get in prison and overturn the case, beat the case right. Hell, T Grizzly said he was fucking pissed off. He told a story about how they was trying to get him for armed robbery or whatever, so on and so forth. And he had to fucking read the statutes himself. Found out he was fucking wasting money on a fucking lawyer that didn't even do their proper research. Bro, these lawyers, listen, not all, but bro, lawyers is one of the biggest finesses ever, dog. They charge your ass for every motherfucking thing, every fucking second, every piece of paper, every phone call. That's why I was just like, bro, y'all, when they was shitting on CJ King, I'm like, bro, y'all crazy. This nigga here paid. All he got to do, hell, he ain't got to make partner. He just got to make it to the point of where he passed the bar. Shit. If what I understood, his dad had his own firm. So once he passed the bar, bro, hey, that's one of the best damn jobs you can ever have. You charge motherfuckers for going to take a shit. It's on your time. Motherfucker get all the way naked. You know what I mean? Pause. Read the newspaper. Play motherfucking Sudoku on your phone. Getting paid, motherfucker. I don't care. Take my time. Hey man, we got 217 in the building. Do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Mons, give me a like check.
Operation Skyhawk yielded 22 guns he believes were.
Wow, bro. 22 guns. Jesus fucking Christ.
intended for security for the drone operations, and 273 cell phones were recovered before they made it into prisons, with a prison value of contraband totaling around $7 million.
We've arrested 146 individuals associated with contraband drops. Out of those 146, 8 of them are correctional officers, or were.
Did you have any role in drone drops into state prisons?
Yeah, now they just playing the innocent white people role. No, I had no idea. We just fixed them. Motherfucker, trust and believe me. They tagged the fucking drones. They followed the drones back to where they fucking came from. You did it, motherfucker. There's no mistaking it. They got you. You're going to jail. My bad. Let me let Judge Mathis tell them what's gonna happen.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
You going to fucking jail. Where you belong. But hold on, mate. Before I got, bro, 22 guns that were intercepted, and this is just Georgia. Imagine all the other places. It was saying, hold on, damn, I'll pull it back up so you guys can see it, bruh. Marlon, bro, bro, listen, bruh. I told y'all when I did the reason why one of the biggest reasons I represented myself in the my child support case, right, my custody case, was, bruh, the fucking lawyer wanted like $1,100 retainer. I had to pay $100 just to talk to him, just for a consultation. $100 to talk to him for 30 minutes. 30-minute consultation, $100 to talk to him. Just for them to tell me, oh, how much it's going to cost for us to, for me to retain them, right? And then they start breaking down about how much it is, and then, you know, the requirement of refilling it and all this other shit and all that. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. When I can literally just Google everything I fucking need, look up the statute, read the fucking precedents, learn the fucking reference cases, all these different things, and submit my own paperwork, bro. They was charging for paperwork. They was charging, and they get the thing is they give you a breakdown, right? Calls bro, it's ridiculous, dog. Crazy. And then they purposely fucking, they don't speed the fucking process up. They sit on the shit and take as much time as they want because they know that, and they do it the slow way on purpose because that's more money for them. My second fucking iteration with them, when I had no choice, and they're trying to make me take the damn shot on the thing, I fucking reached out from the boat, bro. Reached out from the fucking boat. Got and bro, none of these motherfuckers give a fuck, bro. None of these lawyers are on your side. None of these lawyers give a fuck about fathers. They don't give a fuck about veterans. They don't give a fuck about military. They don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Only thing they give a fuck about is that money. Okay, and you paying them. So I get in contact with these motherfuckers. Some whatever they was, you know, the whole COVID shit was going on, right? You know, and they was making me stay on the boat because I refused to take the fucking booster. So I'm like, hey man, this shit is illegal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was fucking right. But, you know, just me saying it, I couldn't do it. So I was trying to get, you know what I'm saying, a lawyer representation so he could fucking, you know, talk to the person on the boat and get shit moving and pretty much, you know, threaten them with a lawsuit. That way, you know, so, bro, how about these motherfuckers did the same shit I'd already did? Bro, they wrote up some bullshit ass letter, not even a page long. And I'm like, hey, man, I already did that. I need you to fucking reach out to and talk to the fucking, what's the name, man? I gave you all the information. I need you to talk to these people. I don't need you doing these extra steps. Bro, I gave them, I want to say 1,500, bro. 1,500. Now I'm going to get, bro, and I cut them off after like 2 weeks of motherfucking back and forth and bullshit. Bro, it cost me half of that. I got half my money back for like 3 weeks of even doing anything. The motherfuckers charged me for emails. Literally, they charged me for emails. They charged me for fucking research. They charged me for writing that bullshit ass paper. And all that shit ended up being, bro, like 700 some bucks. Half the fucking money I had to fucking pay for like the retainer. Bro, nah. Do the shit your damn self, dog. Shout out to T-Rock. Yeah, billable hours, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't be lazy, nigga. Represent yourself. Do the research, represent yourself.
Is that a yes or no?
No comment.
No comment. Did you break the law?
No.
The commissioner says Thunder Drones employee Nelda Albert was also arrested on charges related to drone drops of contraband and inmate communications. Commissioner Oliver says the second raid was on Schwartz's home.
It's an agricultural drone. A drone this size could actually lift a human being.
You believe this was part of the operation?
Don't know yet. Still early in investigation.
The gloves are off.
There's full transparency. We know we have an epidemic in our prisons with contraband, and we're going to go get it.
Phillips says in a briefing he reminded officers the raids were on Maundy Thursday, day of Christ's Last Supper.
It represents humility and selflessness and service to others.
Feel like you fulfilled that today?
Absolutely.
Now, Commissioner Oliver says while 8 GDC officers were arrested in the investigation, it was good GDC officers who arrested them. Now, Matt Wolf says while we were at the house, 2 guys pulled up suddenly outside Thunder Drones, tried to leave, and a search of the car turned up a stolen gun and a drone. And
got him. Oh God. Oh man, listen, man. Listen, man. Ain't he on time? Ain't he on time? Listen, dog. There's some truth to these motherfuckers. Hey, these motherfuckers got connection to the outside world, bro. They do. Okay. It's not all of them, though. Not all of them. But hey, motherfuckers on the outside for an extra little bit of money because everything on prison, bro, is like 100 times the fucking fee, dog. A couple noodles, nigga, is worth, again, that's worth, that could be your life or your butthole. Pack of cigarettes, nigga, hell, that's top and bottom. Remember fucking South Central? South Central? That's finna make motherfucking OG Bobby Johnson a bitch, man. Over some cigarettes. Boxes of cigarettes. That nigga's finna get turned into a box. Over some cigarettes, man. The motherfucking, you know, whatever the pro-black brother had to come through there and, you know, save him from them white boys. $15. $15. Shout out to my man, lead attorney here. Shout out to Professor X, man. Shout out to the Black Professor X, baby. Yeah, man. What we doing, man?
One was arrested. We used photos from the Georgia Department of Corrections in our report. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
Yeah, man, and crazy, dog. But again, going back to remember this. It's a throwback, y'all. Y'all remember this? You remember this one? The shit we've been telling you, we talking about for so long, dog, bro. Black men are not making this up. The fact of the matter that these women, bro, go crazy. Again, shout out to Medium Man. I saw Medium Man doing a thing on covering the shit that I covered, you know, a while back about the woman that was praising the prison pookies, you know, that was claiming that the prison niggas was doing better than the niggas on the outside. You know, she married her prison husband, you know, whatever, right? I saw him cover that, like, I think earlier on in the week, right? But remember this throwback right here? Listen, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, dog. Nigga, not just that, nigga. A honey bun, a game of dominoes, dice, spades, nigga. Any type of gambler, nigga. Your butthole is on the line. That's what's crazy to me. That's what's crazy to me, man.
Start off tonight with one of our city's biggest trials in recent memory.
That's right. We got 2 inmates, 5 correctional officers, and another state employee charged in connection with the scandal in which the Black Guerrilla Family Street Gang took over the Baltimore City Detention Center.
ABC 2 News' Christian Schaefer has that story from the newsroom tonight.
Yeah, well, Jamie and Kelly, opening statements came today.
Fair use, by the way.
In federal court in Baltimore, Tavon White, the Bushman, or leader of the Black Guerrilla family inside the Baltimore City Detention Center, will be the government's key witness in this case against those 8 defendants. Prosecutors say members of the Black Gorilla Family Street Gang used sex and money to co-opt correctional officers, convincing them to smuggle drugs and cell phones into the Baltimore City Detention Center. In all, investigators charged 17 inmates and 27 correctional officers in connection with the scandal. Most have taken plea deals. The trial that started today is for the 8 who did not. 2 inmates, 5 correctional officers, and a jail kitchen worker.
There were things that went on where you'd scratch your head a little bit and say, this doesn't seem to add up. You just saw a lot of lax treatment of some of the prisoners.
Attorney Tom Moronic is not involved in the trial, but he's represented dozens of clients who spent time inside BCDC.
The rumor was that Tavon White and the Black Gorilla family were sort of running the jail in some capacity.
He wasn't surprised when the scandal broke, but shocked by how deep the corruption ran. BGF leader
See this nigga right here, right? Now, somehow, some way, every prison nigga is just the finest nigga ever. Pause. Remember the triple homicide nigga? Put one in the chat if y'all remember the nigga that went viral last year on Twitter. Bro, triple homicide. He got 3 life sentences. The girl posted the pictures. The bitches went crazy. Put one in the chat if y'all remember the shit. Now let's see what this brother was able to do.
Tavon White fathered 5 children with 4 separate correctional officers.
To find
He got 4 inmates pregnant. I'm sorry. He got 4 correctional officers pregnant as an inmate. Going to prison makes you look better. It makes you more handsome. It gives you all the charisma, all the swag, all the riz. It just the pussy literally just went through the screen, through the pen pal, through the fucking what they call that shit? Prison mate or whatever the fuck they got, right? Whatever the fucking the jail fucking server is for these hungry these hungry hoes. Look at this shit, man. Out of all the dick they could get, they chose to sit on the nigga that was in motherfucking prison.
Officers.
To find out it was as bad as it was, that women had his name tattooed on them, that he had children with these women. It was just really the inmates running the asylum.
Now, White will be the star witness for the prosecution. In return, he'll get 12 years on the federal charges, but he's already serving 20 on state charges. And the sentences will run concurrently, so the deal in federal court won't add any more time behind bars. Meanwhile,
listen, so basically what did he do? And he snitched. So he snitched. I'm saying it that way on purpose. He snitched. He snitched, bro. He told 2. It's Baltimore, remember? Snitching is what they do. They gonna tell on you. It's Baltimore, man. He told 2. What you gonna do? This is a gang kingpin. It's one of the main gang niggas. What'd he do? That's what I told y'all, bro. If you are a civilian person, bro, living by the no stitch policy, the street code, all this other shit, and la, you are a fucking idiot. Street niggas don't even live up to the motherfucking street nigga policy. The biggest motherfucking drug kingpin niggas, most of them, you got a few of them. Few of them never told. Few. It's a minority, though. They'll even tell you this. Majority of these niggas tell, bro. Snitching can only be done by people that are in the game, that are in the street, that are involved in criminality. A civilian cannot snitch. If you're not involved in the criminal, and specifically it's supposed to be that criminal act, but no, I guess you can't tell on nobody else or whatever shit. But Nino Brown told. Yeah, the white listen. Oh, my bad. Hold on, my bad. It is what it is. No, I didn't get yours, but let me check the super chats. No, it is what it is. No, I didn't get it. But let me shout out to Gary Grant. Appreciate you, brother, for pointing it out. Shout out to man Gary Grant in the building, man. Thank you, OG. Sorry to say, little brother, our people love degeneracy. We actually celebrate the street life like it's an accomplishment. Pride and self respect no longer exists with our people. Hey, man, you're right. Man, words of wisdom, bro. I'm with you. That's why I say, man, I can't wait. I cannot wait for fucking 2053 to get here. All right. Can't wait. Alpo, Nikki Barnes, Frank Lucas, Rayful Edmonds. Who else? Hell, this nigga. Bro, all these major drug fucking people and whatever the fuck bro, they told. They told, bro. Shout out to Intact Channel. All of them told, bro. Even the mafia motherfuckers told. The motherfuckers that live by the principle and made the code, they told. Now, Nick, that's a scary motherfucker, man. This nigga here, this man is a terror. This nigga done been shot. Like, he's like a real life Terminator, for one. But two, this dude's he's a maniacal. I don't even know how he made it out of jail. He should have seen Uncle Charles before he left, before he got out. Because that nigga there was horrible.
While there have been changes inside the Baltimore City Detention Center, a system for detecting cell phones has been added. There are more frequent and stricter searches of the cells where the inmates live, and a system with more than 200 high-definition cameras has been added.
When you look around carefully, you see it. The cameras are the big thing. And the cameras are sort of like a casino. They're the eye in the sky. They're there to monitor the employees, not per se the inmates as much.
And again, man, listen, that shit, they don't give a fuck about that shit. Let me drop this link, man. Y'all come up here. Links in the chat. Come on, bro. Y'all cheat me on the goddamn likes, bro. This ain't no 50% off. This ain't no clearance sale. We done did the Murder Man dance one time. Don't make it do it again. Hit the like button. It's free. If you're watching on the phone, man, you got to click the three buttons on the top right. Click on the three buttons so you can hit the like button. I greatly appreciate you. Bro, listen, bro. Not just that, bro. The nigga was celebrating the fact that niggas was sodomizing the prison guards. And I guess his cellie was with the shit too. Was weird. Mr. Lyman, stop playing, bro. That nigga, bro. Have you seen him? Mr. Lyman, have you seen the nigga? He can't do shit. Hold on, Brian, before you go. Just real quick. Mr. Lyman, have you seen the video of the nigga fucking lift his shirt up and he fucking show you his stomach looking like goddamn Clayface from Batman? Okay, the nigga, his hands don't work. What are he gonna kill? With what? You get that nigga a motherfucking juke move, and his body go crumble. Come on, man, stop it. See, Mr. Lyman, you usually supposed to be on the bro. Stop it. That's an old ass nigga, bro. That his body don't even work. He done survived the craziest shit, bro. Come on, this nigga's not the Terminator for real, bro. This nigga's getting worked with nothing but hands in the real world. But go ahead, Brian. It's on you, fam. Appreciate you.
What up, bro?
I can't complain.
Yeah, man. I'm sick. I'm sick and shut in right now. I contracted the virus.
Oh shit, man. Sorry. I hope you get well, brother.
Oh yeah, man. I'll be just fine. But where I'm from, prison's a big part of my culture. Where I'm from. As I told y'all before, I'm from the New Orleans area, and I grew up in Baton Rouge. But in both, well, really all of Louisiana, especially poor southern states. Like you're from the South too. You probably know this too. Prison's a big part of our culture. By that I mean like certain neighborhoods, certain sections. The dudes who normally have the biggest voices in the communities are normally going to be ex-prison dudes. And the reason for that could be a multitude of reasons. A lot of time, those dudes are seen as being, what's the word I'm looking for? More validated than other men. And they're also seen as being, more, I guess you could say more masculine, even though it's not necessarily always the case. But that situation with that young lady losing her life, that's almost in every weak thing in Angola, in Louisiana. We have female COs in Angola. And maybe not to that extreme, but as far as COs and also Pollock in Louisiana, as far as the female COs, and a lot of people know this, man. Them CO jobs, a lot of times, them be kind of low paying jobs, and what goes on is those be women who they get those jobs to be around prisoners. But the situation with that girl, I hate to say it's gonna sound kind of blunt, but that's kind of expected, and I look at her, I'm not gonna lie, she has the look of a young girl who would mess with a prisoner or something like that. But my point is this, though. Prison's a big part of a lot of subcultures in the Black community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, the shit. Like I said, man, it's one of the biggest accomplishments you can ever do is getting locked up, bro.
Yeah, man, and I think another thing is too, man, because so many of us are raised in these broken households, raised by these single mothers, bro. A lot of times they intentionally or unintentionally raise their kids to be like that, man. I can't tell you how many young women in Baton Rouge and places like that, they dressing their kids up with fake tattoos. They dressing their kids up like they dressing their kids up like mini felons, like it's so deeply
Like hood
ingrained in our
avatars.
culture. Huh? What was that, brother?
I said like hood avatars. I was agreeing with you. They're like hood avatars, like living vicariously through their kids and teens or whatever close to you.
For sure. And I'll end with this, man. I think right. Anytime you hit like that lady who mentioned there's better men in prison. Like I said, a lot of these women, man, they were raised by a woman who had an infatuation for prisoners. And that's not an excuse for them, but these mothers are teaching their daughters to be attracted to prisoners. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's the whole culture, man. It's crazy. That's the sad part about it. But JD Rich is on you, fam. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I just want to say it's fantastic. One thing, like, and I think you can attest to this too, maybe. But one thing I miss about, what I'm saying, growing up as a kid was when I saw the street niggas and how they would conduct themselves, there was a sense of morality and like order to where it's like if you had anything to do with hurting women or kids, you had OGs that regulated that. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like when I was a kid playing at the park one day and a shootout happened near it, the niggas that was responsible for it were told, hey, you got this amount of time to go see what's the name, otherwise his people gonna be after you. Basically, it's like there was regulation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you had your bad elements, they still had respect for elders, kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wouldn't bother you if you was walking to school with your peoples or whatnot. But it's like nowadays, and then you had OGs who like looked out for you, be like, hey, he into the books. Don't bother him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave him alone, bro. He an athlete, or leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? He on his way to do something. Like, you don't see that no more. There's no like looking out for he ain't about this life, bro. He walking a different path. Don't bother, dude.
Yeah, no.
Like, you don't see that sense of like looking out no more, bro. Everybody don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. Like I said, these kids, even like you said now, because you know the crazy part about it, right? When it was even back in the days, like early gang days and stuff like that, there was order and there was like ranking hierarchy, whatever. People didn't just randomly do shit on their own.
But there was a respect for civilians. You know what I mean? Like, there was a respect for everyday working people. You got your ass beat bothering everyday working people.
Yeah, but now, like you said, man, these kids run everything, so they don't give a fuck. These kids have no regard for anything, bro. None. It's like, hey, get it how you live. Hey, survival of the fittest. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
And that's scary, bro. You gotta watch your back for these little niggas out here, bro. They ain't just grown niggas. You literally gotta watch out for these young niggas looking at the back door you are potentially in your life over the stupidest shit.
JD Rich is what I keep trying to tell these motherfuckers, man. Listen, I'm in Jacksonville, dog. These little niggas holding. The little niggas holding. These jits out here, these jits.
12 years old with a 45.
Yeah. Hey, and we'll blow it, nigga. And we'll let it go. So I don't have time to risk my life, risk my freedom, risk my anything over, you know what I'm saying, interacting with some kid that's gonna see me as automatically think I'm pussy because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got wicks and fucking gold teeth. Because
and that's why I'm getting my CC dub, bro. That's like fantastic. That's why I'm in the middle of getting my CC dubs. I'm not about to be lacking out here no more. Like, I took self-defense classes, but I finally started practicing with weapons because I just don't want to be, you know what I mean? Just in case. Like, I don't want to go out. That's not my goal to go out and like actively look for trouble. But bro, like you gotta. I'm gonna tell you this because you're a military man. You need to be strapped out here. If you're a hardworking black man, you practice your gun rights, man.
Just real quick, I've been telling you, listen, man, brothers, if you do not, you are irresponsible man, dog, if you do not have a fucking firearm able to protect yourself, at least in your home. Again, this is not legal advice or whatever. This is just me promoting your Second Amendment right as an American, law-abiding American citizen, okay? Get the training, get your licensing, follow your local laws and all of those different things, bro. Bruh, the police do not appear as soon as you snap your fingers. They have to get to you to help you. Nobody's going to save you but you. Okay? Nobody's going to save you but you. And you just possibly could save every motherfucking body else. Okay? Not saying you go out here trying to be a vigilante. Not saying you go out here and try to motherfucking save the world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be on some Black Ops shit or whatever. Ain't no respawn, nigga. All right? But, bro, if you do not have a firearm and you are legally able and capable of doing such, you are irresponsible.
You were sitting duck.
Yeah. You are, bro. I'm telling you. I told you, bro, it's been 2 times. I've owned a gun ever since I was able to. 22, I was 21, I got my fucking first pistol. Right? The only 2 times I ever had to touch my gun was with niggas. I've never even had to think about reaching for a firearm with a white person. Not once. The first 2, and the crazy part about it both happened in motherfucking when I was in Norfolk, Virginia. Both times. Niggas.
And bro, that's sad to see even hear you say that. I've never had to reach for my gun unless it was niggas, bro.
Shout out to BMU, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I think it's certain places too. So shout out to y'all. Hey, so yeah, shout out to BMU. I'm glad you said this. Another thing too. Shout out to the brother, man. It was a black man that just won the fucking case, bro, for the bump stocks thing. So shout out to him. I can't think of his name right now, but shout out to that brother. He's a two-way advocate. He has his own channel, but shout out to that brother, man. Do a little research on you guys. Look and see who he is. Stop by and give him a holler, man, and tell him thank you. But the pistol brace rules, bro. If you got pistol braces, the pistol brace rules has been vacated. Pretty much they found out it was unconstitutional. ATF's doing overreach. They shooting for a whole bunch of other shit now, bro. All this ATF shit about to change because listen, bro. But either way, man, pistol brace shit has been vacated. So if you got your pistol brace, hopefully you didn't listen to them motherfuckers throw that shit away. I know I didn't, and you can use it again. So there you go. Let me get my man LaShan in the building. What's up with you, LaShan? Go ahead, brother.
Look, Mr. Fantastic, JD, and Mercy. all y'all have brought up every damn problem with the system and the way it works against everybody if you meet a certain criteria. Now, here's the funny thing. You served in the Navy, right, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how to use a weapon properly, right, sir?
Yeah.
But in your civilian life, you a Negro. That's a threat, right, sir?
Possibly.
Yes, sir. Now, here's the funny thing is legal rights for weapons, well, that's just how the cops perceive your legal rights because the cops is the first response. Now, here's the great thing is, like JD said, back in the day, men come out of prison, you can still be a decent man because you know what? You ain't teaching our kids how to be prisoners. But now it is a what is it, a right of birth? You got to be prison before you get respect. And then it's like, what'd you go to prison for? Beating the hell out of a bitch. And then guess what? That bitch every bitch wants you after you beat the shit out of a bitch. But
They use prison as a rites of passage.
yes, sir. Go ahead. Finish your
No,
I'm just
I
throwing
was
it
just
out
agreeing
there.
with you. I was just agreeing with you. My bad.
No. You right because I'm just throwing it out there because you know how instantly we respond to it because it's wrong. It's every damn thing about it's wrong, but we got to do right and still have to be the nigga that's gonna do it. But we going to prison and having peanut butter and jelly options while she isn't in prison or whatever the hell. You can't even defend your kids and it's literally a threat to your kids. You get prison time for defending your kids. You got to go to court and defend yourself. When evidence is that it's just a father protecting his child, but because you're a black man, let's see if we can prosecute. We got a whole bunch of stuff against us, and you know what the worst thing is? When our own put us in prison, and then when they go to prison, they want us to understand. No, this isn't a fair system. And the bad thing about it is I'm hearing a lot of men saying doing the right thing. You can get out of prison. Guess what? You don't want to go back to prison. Guess what you're going to do? Follow the law. Guess what you did? I just made myself a legal business. And you know what? Because your past, and you could put 20, 30, 40 years into it. But if you got a prison record, they can just gooch your ass, get 500 calls, your business just dropped. They can just spam you on the internet, and there ain't no court of law or nothing. Nothing. And the thing is that the worst part about it is it's easy because it's legal. It's been legal ever since slavery, and they ain't changed the law on that one. And we can be popped up. Look at Donald Trump. He gonna get away with all the stuff he did. What you gonna get away with?
Okay. I don't know what gooched means, brother, but okay.
Yeah, you kind of lost me at the last minute.
It's a word that you don't want me to actually use the word because it ain't, you get dropped real quick. I want your live to stay on. That's why I said gooch. All right. That's the only reason I said gooch.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Are you
I
sure?
got
Oh,
you.
is it?
Okay, I got
So
the
you're
correlation.
replacing the C with a G?
No. He's saying it's the
Oh
R.
no,
the R
I'm
word. It's
replacing every damn word
he's
in the sentence. I'm just
yeah.
saying gooch because if I say the sentence, this Mr. Fantastic will be forever banned because Mr. Fantastic is in the Navy and he know what gooch is. When you get gooched in the Navy, you know,
No, actually, I
like
don't.
the
But
sock
I
full of
think I'm picking it
quarters,
up.
like the sock
What's
full of
gooch,
quarters.
Fantastic?
Yeah, I
Got gooch.
don't know, but let's move on to Brother Mercy. Mercy, go right ahead for us, brothers, and bring us back. Mercy, you there? All right, well, let me pull this up. Look at God. Let me pull this up. The
Is that
meantime,
that going foul treatment, Mr. Fantastic, where they beat you with socks?
bro. No, that's I never heard that term ever in life. Mr. Fantastic does not know what that means. Y'all remember this though, right? So listen, y'all remember this? Again, fair use, fair use.
A sexually explicit cell phone video now has a Fulton County detention officer off the job and facing some very serious charges. The video shows 30-year-old Jenkins engaged in a lewd act, and the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says it was with an inmate.
Now listen, man, that's another thing. They don't care. They don't even care. They don't even try to hide it. They're like shout out to JD Rich, bro. They proud of shit like this. It turns them on, and they allow these niggas to jeopardize their careers, and bro, not just that, bro. You do this shit, that's a felony. If you as a fucking and that you told this like from jump, hey, look, you fuck with these inmates, your ass going in jail. Okay, you do anything, you bring contraband in, you fuck them, you be too nice to them, you do certain shit, motherfucker. Hey, this tell them again, Judge Master.
You going to jail.
Fantastic.
That statement gonna send you to jail.
You going to jail.
She's sucking it between the bars. She's sucking it between the bars.
Her life was over when her parents named her Kawana.
Washington's live at the Fulton County Jail. Audrey, you spoke with the now former officer's mother.
Right, and she was clearly very upset when she spoke with me. Now, according to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, that cell phone with that explicit video on it was actually found during a shakedown right here inside the Fulton County Jail. From a detention officer uniform to a Fulton County Jail jumpsuit, 36-year-old Kawana Jenkins now faces a slew of serious charges. This week, Fulton County Sheriff deputies arrested Jenkins after an explicit cell phone video involving an inmate surfaced. We blurred and stopped the video before the more graphic.
Now, she let the inmate put his finger.
She's mad because the inmate made a video. Bitch, you should have been in a situation to make a video with an inmate. Look at that motherfucker finger in your mouth. That finger is in your mouth, girl. God dang it. She wrong. She wrong. She going
She the CEO. She the one with the power. Ain't she supposed to take the phone?
No, she's not. JD Rich.
But in that situation, she would be if she didn't want to get caught. You got the badge. Take that nigga's phone so you don't get caught.
No. Hold on. Let's pause up for half a second. You know how black women say you can make a video as long as you don't share it. Look at her, that damn nigga's finger in her mouth. Look at the way she's sitting in that chair, nigga. She guilty as hell. Let's just look. Look at the
let me
video
hop in there
evidence.
real quick, brother.
Mr. Fantastic, pause it. She look guilty right now with that nigga's finger in the mouth. She guilty as hell. Shut up.
Let me. So yeah, man. Listen, JD Rich. Yeah, man. This is for his pleasure. So she's not going to take the phone from him. Okay. And she was helping him out. So ideally, she's probably the way that he even got the phone. Being that they have a relationship the way that they have it, right? But due to his sloppiness or just their thoroughness in doing the check and then finding the phone. And then, but as soon as anything finding the phone, you don't have any rights, so they're able to just crack the phone open. And then I promise you, that's the video. And this is a video they're showing us. So if this is the video they're showing us, imagine the videos they're not showing us.
Fantastic. Check this out, though. Do you think? Let me ask you this: with her now an inmate, think about this, because the female guards, they sometimes work the female prisons too. Think about how many female inmates she probably done pissed off, and now she getting inside a jumpsuit. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think
like, think about how many.
If she was in the men's prison, she didn't have no connection with the female prisoners. So I mean,
when you go from a CO to an inmate, them prisoners treat you a certain way because you used to be the law.
Bro, women don't have it as hard as men at all, bro. It's not even close. It's like night and day. So trust me, if she's there, whatever she was there to be a CO, she'll be able to handle herself. But I doubt she got prison time. She might got some jail time.
She probably got cousins and sisters and shit behind bars, so she'll be right at home.
Yeah.
They can open up a beauty shop out themselves.
In the cell phone video, you can see Jenkins sitting in her uniform. Then a man's finger appears near her mouth. She next performs a sexual act on the man's finger before the video abruptly ends. Wednesday, we went to Jenkins' home for comment on the situation. Her mother responded through the door. Hi, Miss Jenkins. This is Audrey Washington from Channel 2. She's not here. No comment, please. Okay, no comment? I'm her mother. I don't have no comment. Officials with the sheriff's office told us deputies initially found the contraband cell phone and subsequently the lewd video during a shakedown of the Fulton County Jail. In a statement, Sheriff Pat Labat wrote, quote, as Sheriff of Fulton County, I am committed to transparency and to holding each and every employee accountable to the oath they have taken to protect and serve our community. The actions of this one individual are certainly not a reflection of the men and women of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. Tuesday, a judge granted Jenkins bond. Still, Jenkins faces improper sexual contact and cruelty to inmate charges. And the sheriff's office confirmed that the office did fire Jenkins. As for this incident, we are still asking whether or not this is her first incident involving an inmate. We have not heard back. And right now we are live here right outside of Fulton County Jail here in Northwest Atlanta. Audrey Washington, Channel 2 Action News.
How much you want to bet her mom knew? How much you want to bet that her mom knew the whole time?
Nothing.
You listen, bro. Bro, like you said, the saddest thing about a lot of this stuff, bro, is this behavior is taught and it's encouraged from generations before. A lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times, right? So this woman again, dog, and like I said, that's a state job. You know what I mean? That's a state job with decent benefits and so on and so forth. All that shit. Like they're always undermanned because nobody really wants to do this shit. It's long hours. It's a dangerous situation. All this shit, right? But lo and behold, what you keep seeing, you know what I'm saying? All these fucking, all these free niggas not good enough. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, bro, stop. Like, this is why you as a man, bro, black man, you should not be doing any of this shit you doing for the sake of pussy, for the sake of the validation or, appreciation of a fucking woman that looks just like you, dog. No, do it for you, my nigga. Do it for you. Do it to better yourself. Do it for your long-term plan outcome for your life. Do it for that, because these women right here, okay, you've seen multiple, okay, and this is just the shit we covered. You got one that just happened, I think within the last few days. A woman that works in a prison. She leaves every day, comes back at will or whatever. She has access to all of these fucking free men out here. She was young too. I think she said she was like 24 or something. Young, bro. All the fucking free fucking men in the world. And who's
36 or something, 34 or something.
No, the first girl, not this one right here. Not this one. Remember the first girl I talked about. The first girl I talked about.
She got all the men locked up, Mr. Fantastic. She don't worry about free men. She got them all locked up. That's what she cares about.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say to this, when we have these discussions, man, and we talk about this shit. Oh, you niggas, y'all need to touch grass. Y'all need to get in the real world. Y'all need to fucking get off the internet, nigga. Here you go. Like here you go. This is the real world. The real world. Black women can't motherfucking leave prison dick alone. Don't know why. Whether they work in the prison, whether you fucking free and you see a prison nigga on the internet. It's just something about them that automatically motherfucking your pussy just swell up. I don't get it.
It's locked down. That's security. Plus, you got security watching his ass, and then you got extra security. That's why they love prison dick.
I thought they loved thugs. I mean, can we just acknowledge they love thugs?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go to prison. They gotta go to prison first.
LaShawn, it's on Mercy. Go ahead, Mercy. You ready now, brother? It's on you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, they love thugs, man. Come on, they love Tupac. They love all that. What did 50 say? I wish they loved me like they love Tupac. Isn't that what he said? I wish they loved me like they love Tupac. Talking about the women. So we already know they love the rappers. They love the people in and out of jail. They love people that don't follow the law. I mean, come on, man. I got one little thing I want to add. My little story. When I was a kid, my sister was dating. She asked me to pick which one was the best date. A dentist knocked on the door. A doctor rang the doorbell. A lawyer rang the doorbell. Then a third nigga, her current husband, rang the doorbell. She asked which one. I said, let's go with the doctor. I don't like him. Okay, well, let's go with the dentist, sis. I don't like him either. What about the lawyer? Nah, I don't like him. Which one you like? I like the one with the pants hanging. That's her husband. So
you like the one with the what?
A pants hanging, the thug, her husband. Gotta hide my face. I don't want to hear me talking about him. But he's a thug. Cool. He's a thug.
Yeah, man, crazy dog. But
when you said 50 Cent said that, wish they loved me like Tupac, I remember when 50 Cent came out with that lyric and I first heard it, and damn it, still today, I wish they loved me like they did Tupac. It's true, bruh. You broke that down good.
But yeah, man, that's the whole thing, man. Hold on, I'm trying to see something real quick. Where we at? There we go. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, man, that's what we saying, dog. Hey, they said don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't tell that. Don't tell the truth, man. Don't do that. Niggas will get them Tupac fans will go crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about one of the best background dancers ever in history. You know what I'm saying? That became the hardest nigga in the world in like what 5 years. You can't talk about that, bro. Be quiet.
Wait, Tupac was a background dancer?
You didn't know that for real?
Bro, that's why I asked you the question.
Yeah.
Well,
Digital Underground. You should be old enough for that.
June 19th wasn't far ago. I guess I'm still learning Black History Month. Goddamn, bro. I didn't know he was a backup dancer. He was like J-Lo.
Bro.
He was the original J-Lo with a penis.
No, we don't go that far. Yeah, dude.
I mean, come on now. He got a penis. J-Lo don't have no penis. I mean, J-Lo was a backup dancer on like In Living Color. Yeah. I mean, if Tupac could do it, she did it too. I mean, hell, respect. That's all I'm saying.
And the crazy part about it was I didn't even recognize it until because when it originally came out, like nobody, whatever before he was whatever. But it was the movie that the Digital Underground was in where Dan Aykroyd played the everybody. Dan Aykroyd, he played the lawyer. He played like some fat twins. He played the daughter. What was the name of that movie, y'all? I think it was Chevy Chase in it. Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. And Dan Aykroyd did like the fucking Eddie Murphy thing where he played every fucking character. Y'all remember the name of that movie?
Wait. I think I know the movie.
I got it. I already got it. He got it right here. Nothing But Trouble. That movie. And then I was like,
yes, sir.
I was like, hold on. That's fucking Tupac. I was like, oh shit. And then from then on, I was like, man, I can't believe none of this gangster shit that this nigga ever talked about ever in life. I don't want to hear it.
Now I gotta rewatch the movie to see Tupac, man. Damn it.
That nigga was dancing hard, nigga. Hard. But pause. But shout out to Azrael. It's on you, brother. Go right ahead.
Are we forgetting that that Tupac was an actor? And this is what kills me. Bap is talking about we like Tupac because he was authentic. Like you need to go and listen to the interview of Michael J. White being interviewed by DJ Vlad. And he said how he thought it was so weird that Pac just switched up and he's all about the thug life, whoop-de-whoop. If you knew Pac was like, who was he from Digital Underground? Who's like somebody that's real Afrocentric, but it's not about that life. Like he was like Chance the Rapper.
Royce Watkins.
No, I'm talking about rappers, dude. I'm talking about rappers. Like Tupac was Chance the Rapper when it come to Digital Underground, right? So I mean, he only started singing about the thug life when Suge when he signed to Death Row and whatnot. I want to say this too. I gotta send you this this clip of Instagram of this girl of her getting her name tatted on the side of her forehead by this dude in jail. And like she shows the reel of her getting tatted, and the dude showing his tat at the same time. Like, it is some wild stuff. And I must admit, the black woman in the comment section was like, "Girl, like you can do better than this. What are you doing?" Mind you, she already has a daughter. We want to talk about how, you know, the whole thing select, non-select, but if we keep it a buck, a lot of the touching and a lot of the sexual assault that goes on in the black community is primarily because a lot of, I mean, we talk about the uncles and whatnot touching the young girls, but we don't talk about how a lot of black women are dating dudes that came from prison, and then they touching on the little daughters and the little sisters and what have you. That's something that's quiet, as kept in the black community. We don't really want to talk about how we got black women will bring home a nigga that just did some hard did a jail bit or some hard time, and have him up in your house, and you have daughters around with you, right? And to me, and people are saying, oh, it's a socioeconomic thing. Nowhere in the world, and even in Indian cultures, they marry up. They're not you. It will be they would say to themselves, "I'd rather my daughter be single than marry a person that doesn't have any wealth, let alone a jailbird." Like that's a death sentence in other cultures. I mean, I don't see, and people are trying to say, oh, it's because they don't have dads in their life. No, I give you a prime example. It's a cultural thing. Jada Chavez, who's little baby's baby mama, she grew up. Her dad was not only in her life. Her dad, the reason why she became big and famous is because her dad went overseas to help start her clothing line by buying vet clothing and, like, you know, garments and stuff like that from vendors across Asia. So this woman, this girl had a dad in her life. She goes on an interview about a year or two ago talking about, oh, I need a nigga that have a gun on him. But it's like, bitch, like, you grew up. This is what I'm not gonna lie. I have this confession to make. I cannot stand suburban black women that want to talk about having a hood nigga. Same thing with Lauren London. Lauren London grew up in a nice part of LA. Talking about if he not hood, I don't want him and whatnot. Jada Chavez, you grew up with a dad, not only with your mom and dad in your life, your dad helped build your business for you. You act talking about, I need a nigga with a gun on him.
But Azrael, just real quick, Azrael, and that's what I'm talking about, Azrael. So this is what kills me when people claim, oh, you niggas jealous, black women don't do this. It's black women of note. It's black women of, like, high attractiveness. It's black women of, like you said, esteem. I remember that interview. I think I forget who it was. One of the black magazines. Fucking, like you said, Lauren London is on record saying she gotta have a hood nigga. She just love hood niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That bitch
out of all the people,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that Lauren London grew up. If you know LA, she grew up in a nice suburbs of LA. I believe if not somewhere close to Ladera Heights, where all the rich black people are. This bitch didn't grow up in no fucking poverty. She didn't grow up in Inglewood or Compton or South Central, and that shit just irks me. I always say this too. It's like, why are suburban and they get to run with this whole thing of trying to act hood, but then they could code switch and be at the job and be corporate, but then they got a hood dude with them, and it's like, dog, like, you really low key taking advantage of the worst part of our culture, but then you want to dip back into being in civilized society, right? Especially for somebody that's growing up in the hood. I grew up in Brooklyn, right? And in the winter, like, I can walk in. I was 10 minutes. My neighborhood was 10 minutes away from Bed-Stuy. Like, it was no joke. But it's the mere fact that I see a lot of these suburban black women try to idolize that shit. Talk about, I want a hood nigga. Well, that shit used to irk the fuck out of me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let somebody else go. That shit just bothered me, man.
Cool.
Can I respond on what Azrael said, Mr. Fantastic? You made some key points on that. Here it is. Simple thing is, they will act like they hood only because some hood dude is gutting them out. And that's their only accreditation. You know how they get accredited for, like, took a college exam or something. Well, I got accredited because I got gutted out by some hood thug dude that didn't want to kill me because I'm his Well, I'm gonna say chick, but we know what he calls her. And she just an everyday fancy ass chick, and he's running her money out, and that's what he doing. But she love him, and then when she want to run your money out, but she don't love you, there's a difference. It's remarkable. The thug that runs her money out when he stopped thugging is a good man, but she want to run your money out because you a good man. And if you were thug enough, you should have punched her in the mouth and say, you gonna get what I give you. That's what she want.
Yeah, fantastic face.
Well, damn. Well. Listen, man. Lashad is, he put it right.
Well, damn.
Yeah, man. Listen, I told you. That's why I say, I really don't. Listen, man. I don't have to deal with any of these issues or whatever. I've never been a criminal. I've never been fucking, woman beater, none of that shit, so on and so forth, bro. So it's just funny to me when, those type of dudes get passes for it, right? But they claim every fucking black man is just this, they choose the bear over the man, right? But like you said, when it comes to these niggas that have history of abuse, criminality, all these fucking different things, bro, it's every excuse in the world. Oh, well, he had a bad childhood and he grew up poor and impoverished. And that's why I was like, bro, I can't take you niggas serious, bro, because I did too, bitch. I grew up fucking poor and impoverished. And am I a fucking criminal? Am I motherfucking breaking them motherfuckers' cars? Am I motherfucking shooting motherfuckers for no reason at all? For some nigga shit? No.
Mr. Fantastic, you're a good
some of these
man.
spookies are their family members too.
You're a good man. And here it is. You're a good man. That nigga could have beat her ass like it was a WWE, and they don't even have, like, make sure the motherfucker survives. Like, that nigga's okay. But you treat her with respect and everything. It's abuse when you take that good man away from her. You see how you abusing her because you a good man, but the nigga up the street can whoop the shit out of her ass. She's okay with that. But you took away my security. You abusive. You hear how they saying it? Because they just spinning it. But because you a good man, you're abusive because you took away what they should have deserved, but they messed it up.
Yeah,
the
well,
other dude that beat the hell out
real
their
quick.
ass, they got
Hold-
kids
hold on,
by.
Lashawn,
They
Lashawn,
saying
I
there's
don't know
a
if you
better
can hear me.
man than you.
Lashawn, brother. Let me. I gotta say this, Cowboy. No. These we don't let them do anything, especially now over here, and not the men that have the message and coincide with the message that I'm giving. This is what I'm talking about. The problem and the issue is there's not enough black men, non-criminal, you know what I'm saying, regular everyday black men. Again, the non-criminal, hard-working, blue-collar, white-collar, everyday fucking man keeps the fucking world going around. Okay, keeps society
Hey,
going.
Cowboy, the white man put them women in that position.
Okay. Well, no. I don't even listen. I can't even rock with that, bro.
Fantastic's talk about what
Hold on.
every good black man does.
Hold on,
Let
let
Mr.
me have it real
Fantastic
quick.
finish his
Hold on.
sentence.
Hold on, yeah, let me have it real quick. So what I'm saying is this, bro. No, we not letting them do shit. It's just the fact of the matter. This is the first time we've had the power struggle of the men trying to take it over and take it back. Power is never given; it has to be taken. The problem, the issue is that you have such a strong indoctrination by the other men. You know, the son husbands, the simps, the black woman is God, the women worshiping ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? To the fact of where the men like ourselves, like-minded, you can't get anywhere because as soon as you do that, you have a nigga that steps up in the way. You have a nigga that protects the fucking woman that's fucking, she got 5 baby daddies and you know what I'm saying, and 6 different kids. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say this too. I wanted to say the whole thing of it's because they symbolize strength and protection. If that was true, why is it that as soon as if a black woman could go from dating a hood dude, and then when they date white dudes, the white dude he could just be himself. And this is why I be telling dudes, it's not there's a
he ain't a nigga.
no.
He don't look like the nigga. He's white.
He has white
the
skin.
And
David Carroll said it best.
Go ahead, Andrew.
That black women, whether they know it or not, they have an inherent white supremacist gaze on how they see the black man through a white supremacist.
300 years of slavery would do that to a black woman when white man was master. You know.
Let me finish. I'm gonna land the plane real quick. If you can go from dating a hood dude, shout out Eve, they're talking about you're a pit bull in the skirt. Now you're this dainty woman from Worcestershire or from downtown Abbey, or the woman from Bridgerton, and you dealing with a white dude. You don't got none of that ghetto-ness, none of that Rough Rider in you at all. So I'm
messed up when you said ghetto in England. You messed up when you said ghetto
let it
in
rock,
England,
though.
bro.
Let it rock.
West Inchester? Come on, bro. Man, go to Compton. Fuck them motherfuckers in England.
No, I know. I know. I'm making a joke. I know West Chai. That's right next to K-Town. I used to walk there all the time. I know it was a joke. All right. My point being is that you're being typecasted in a film that you do not understand, that you never even sign up for the role for. Why you think it's
wait, time out. You saying American thugs are being typecasted by English black thugs? Are you saying that, or is that just a joke that you?
Let him finish,
nigga. Let me finish. Okay, what I'm trying to say is you're being typecasted into a role you don't even know you're in the sense that if you play along with trying to be the thug trope, then you can't expand out of that. If you want to, if you want to date outside of your race, or if you want to date with different caliber of women of different ethnicities, the back in their mind is like, okay, what kind of dude am I dealing with? Because you don't, believe it or not, whether you like it or not, as a black man, you could be of culture and class, but as soon as someone meets you, they're thinking, okay, is he a hood nigga? Is he somebody I gotta brace for? Or if you approach a non-black woman, it's like, oh, can I take this dude home and meet my parents? Because they might not be necessarily racist, but they're gonna have a prejudice about them. And that's why I feel as though black men have to take back their ethnic image and stop just letting black women abuse it and say, okay, in order for you to get with me, you need to act like Thuggo so that you can just get some coochie, because it's bigger than getting some pussy from them. It's about your ethnic image. How are you seen in this world compared to other races of men? Other races of men don't have to be thugs to get your woman, but you do.
Then why can I ask you a quick question on your statement? And you are 100% right, except that one exception. Why is other ethnic families okay that you dating their daughter and you a black man, but it doesn't apply to the black mother? That you sitting there saying, well, other ethnic people don't have a problem with us marrying their daughters, taking care of their daughters, taking care of their grandkids, but black mamas, grandmamas, great grandmamas have a problem with black men taking care of their grandbabies. Now, if you want to go ahead and be legit, if we done cross culture barriers and they okay with it, why we ain't cross the culture barrier and we still black and we one people? Answer that one real quick, sir, and then you can go ahead and make your point.
But technically, that wasn't the point I was trying to make. My point
technically, that's the point that is true. So technically, answer the point.
Answer the point.
What?
I'm confused. You said answer the point. I don't even know.
Right. What?
Rashawn was on that yak. He been sipping off that Henny, that goose, man.
Mr. Fantastic's putting his hand over his face, nigga. You got in yourself a goddamn. I said too much.
No, the saying, brother. I'm confused too. I don't.
No. What I'm confused about is he says ethnically, people that ain't our race, our religion, can accept us being black men taking care of their daughters, but black women in black society, because black men ain't even black no more. We ain't even people of color no more. We not even included in the conversation no more. But they could accept us. But this mother don't want to accept you because it's her daughter.
That's
Now
because
he
black
gonna
women look
sit
at
there
us
and
as
say
property.
other ethnic groups that we can marry into, take care of their daughters, make grandkids, give their family all our monies when we dead, ain't accepted us. But we can't even be accepted by the black women that are black people, and we ain't even people of color. Why we black men? None of the rights apply to us. Go ahead, explain, sir. That's what I mean. No.
Because black women
What you
look at you
said
as property unless they want to sleep with you.
was
one mic.
LaShawn, please, can I get the cliff notes to that question, man? I don't know.
You can get the cliff notes. You can read the book, but what the one thing I'm gonna ask you is why is every other race of hold up? And this is what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna give you cliff notes.
I know. Hold on.
The cliff notes is
nigga, don't shush me. This me, nigga, brother. Don't shush me. I'm trying to tell you. I know you
holding on to the Henny bottle like
yeah. Listen. Quiet. So listen, LaShawn, I got you. So basically, LaShawn, the reason and the problem is I explained it. I explained it earlier. Black men are at the bottom of respect in the black community. Okay, amongst black women, they put everybody above the black man, and that's just within our own thing. So when you add in other parameters, you add in the black woman's respect thing for her. The biggest person at the top is going to be the white man. The black woman sees the white man as king. She sees him as a god. She sees him as the ultimate accomplishment of of love and honor, protection, all those things, right? That's why, for one, okay. She puts the black man under everything else. Again, the order, just black people alone. We're not even going to interracial aspect of it. Black women, gay men, gay women, prisoner niggas, criminality niggas, and then you get the fucking the straight non-criminal dudes. Okay. All right, we're at the very bottom. So that's the reason how and why, as to other groups of women and other ethnicities can see the black man for more than that, because again, they're coming to understand that pretty much we've been lied on for these last few decades. That our fucking reputation has purposely been ran in the ground, big part to play by black women, to where they want to only promote the worst of the worst as the first, right? And then the men that really have something to do, they're broke, they're dusty, they don't want to take care of their kids, they're abusive, and they take that, even though these are the men that they're attracted to, the very, very small percentage, like you said, the prison niggas, the criminality niggas, they take that motherfucking that typecast, right, or those descriptors, and they place it on the good black men first. They don't say no, the niggas in prison and no. These niggas, and what they do is they talk to the 9-to-5 brothers. Remember, you had Ebony K. Williams come out and say she can't fuck with no bus driver, but now the bitch motherfucking said she gonna be a solo mom. She want that black sperm. She ain't never even had a relationship with a black man, but now she's gonna have a fully black baby, or whatever degree of black she is. You know what I'm saying? All right. So a black man isn't good enough to even ever be in a relationship with her to receive respect, love, honor, dedication. But he's good enough for her to motherfucking take his sperm out of a cup and make a baby.
Yep. And you're only good for DN paper. That's all it is. That's the only way, to be honest with you, quiet as kept, that's the only way black women really tolerating us. And I gotta say this too. One of the biggest reasons why they give y'all niggas the stink face, including me, I'm not gonna say it's just you guys, I'm saying we, is because you can't make them white women. And that pisses them off. Every time they see
they wasn't born as white women.
No.
Yeah, but if they get it with a white man, they're assimilated into white culture. Remember, even though now they're doing the thing that once they turn into apparently they turn into white husbands black or whatever, right? That's the whole little trend thing they're going. But as real, you're partially right, brother.
How
Not that we
is
can't make.
black women
Hold on,
mad that
LaShawn,
we
hold
ain't
on,
they
brother.
daddy and they
LaShawn, can you
born
hear me?
black? I
LaShawn,
hear
can you hear
you.
me?
I
Okay,
hear you.
well, let me.
Listen,
Once I start
go
talking,
ahead,
brother,
sir. You got the
just
floor.
fall
It's
back. I
your
promise I'll
channel.
give it back
I'm
to you.
sorry. I'm
Well, yeah,
standing down.
just just
Standing
if I'm,
down.
if
Putting
I'm saying
myself on
something,
mute.
yeah, brother, just if I'm saying something, just pause, and I promise I'll throw it right back to you. But okay, cool. So no, Azrael, you're partially right. It isn't that we can't make them white. We can't give them babies with white features, good hair, light eyes, and light skin. That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. That lovely fucking mixed baby. That's what it is. Because like shout out to me, the triple I syndrome. All right, intrinsic inferiority insecurity complex that a lot of fucking black women have. They don't like themselves. Remember, the girl just fucking a black dude. The shit went viral like 2 days ago, a day ago, 2 days ago. A black man praised a black woman for wearing her natural hair. And she said, I put the wig back on because I will never, ever do anything that pleases you gutter snipe Negroes.
I saw that.
Who the fuck even says gutter snipe other than I've never heard a black person even say that term. So we already know what type of time she on.
Wow.
But hold on, we got Bap up here. Bap, appreciate your love for coming up. What you got for us? You say you're going to give us this explanation. Now, Bap, you speaking on behalf of we gonna say all, but a lot of black women. So give us why y'all can't leave this prison dick alone. Go right ahead. Thank you.
98%.
Hold on,
98%.
let her go.
98. Well, first of all, hi guys. It's nice to see y'all again, some of y'all. But yeah, my take is that, like, for one, I don't like date men that have been in prison or associated with their lifestyle. But I think that some women do because they see it as a sign of protection, somebody that can protect them in the street, or wherever they go. I don't think it's right, but that's how a lot of them think.
Okay, so that's interesting. Now I saw
So
you having
he
a back
go
and
to
forth.
prison for it again, huh?
LaShawn,
That's what
brother,
it pretty much is.
if you hear me, brother, hold off. I promise you, I'll give you your opportunity to say something. Now, again, I saw you having a back and forth with Cortez a little bit in the chat, and so how is it that you guys equate criminality with protection, though? That's what I don't understand.
Well, I think for us, we don't necessarily see like everyone that goes to jail is not necessarily a criminal, right?
Wait, what?
Everybody that goes to jail is not necessarily, because we grew up in a time when
Is that oh Lord?
black men were being
Jesus went to prison. Is he a criminal?
Wait, let her rock. Go ahead. Get your explanation
Let
out.
her speak.
Yo, chill. Let her say their piece, and then we'll get into it. Go ahead, Bap.
Yeah, because all black men that's in jail are not there rightfully. You know, you have some that are exonerated. You have some that are there for petty offenses, like, fighting or whatever.
Prison? No. Hold on. Bap. Love. Now jail, possibly. We talking prison.
Okay, got it. Well, I know people that's been in prison, but like I said, I don't associate with that.
Okay.
Those kind of people.
Yeah, but then too, like, see, that's crazy, right? So this is what I'm saying, right? So when you guys say that, right? People are wrongfully convicted. In your mind, what percentage of black men have been wrongfully convicted that's ever been convicted to go to prison? What would you give?
I'll give them
roundabout?
I would have to say at least 20%.
All right, 20%. So let's say 20%. That's still small. It's bigger than what it is, but it's still a small number. So that means 80%. Still 80% of the men that are there justly. See what I'm saying? That's a huge
Well,
majority.
when you think about it, because you did outreach in the prisons, like a lot of the things that black people are stopped for, because you have the illegal stop and frisk, and just stopping black people for just walking while black.
Yeah,
A lot of
but
things they will get caught for, white people
You
do it
yeah,
10
it's
times
irrelevant.
more.
But you know what? I hate that argument too, because listen, if you know what I never have to worry about if you stop and frisk me, being found guilty of anything. And I think I think stop and frisk has been overturned in some places, but it still exists in some places. I don't know what have you. But this is my thing, right? And it's not as legal precedence. I understand it. If it's found to be illegal, you can't do it. But during the time that it was legal, okay, it had to first be found to be illegal, but you know what I'm saying, or no longer practice, whichever one it was, right? it's only a problem if you are breaking the law. And the crazy thing about it was the numbers said when they were doing stop and frisk and things in New York or whatnot, what have you, the crime reflected so. More criminals were getting fucking taken off the street. The crime numbers were lower because, you know what I'm saying, that people were getting caught. If you're out here and you're fucking, you know what I'm saying, a felon and you have a gun on you, you deserve to be locked the fuck up. Thank God they fucking just randomly stopped your black ass versus you, you know what I'm saying, breaking in somebody's house or having a random fucking shootout and shooting an innocent old person or baby.
Well, yeah, with people like that, I can see what you mean, but it's like with some people, they don't necessarily be criminals, but they have to carry a gun to protect themselves. So, like with the 3 strikes rule, they could get stopped for like weed the first time, second time a gun, third time they in prison for a
Yeah,
long
but still,
time.
that's what I'm saying. But still, that's what I'm saying. So again, you know that, and usually, like I said, for the most part, the protection thing, I'm with you. I think in a lot of places, well, you know, conservative states are starting to do that to where you have, you know what I'm saying, constitutional carry. You don't need a license or anything or whatever. And as long as you're not a criminal, you're able to protect yourself. I understand that, right? But again, there's still too small of a number of people. Usually what happens is, again, it's not that it's a legal person illegally carrying a weapon. It's an illegal person. It's a criminal. A person is not supposed to be having a weapon that has a weapon. So that's why
Right.
I can't have sympathy for it.
I get what you're saying now, but back in the day, when we did outreaches, there were people who, before weed was illegal and before the open carry was allowed in Tennessee, even like that's what they still in jail for weed now, even though it's somewhat legal. So
I just want to interject. Here's my thing too. This is what I don't understand. And women say they have intuition, right? If you have a record, you can't get a house, you can't get a home loan, you can't go to school, you can't leave the country, you can't get a bank loan for a business. So in essence, if you were to go beyond physical protection, right? Let's even put that aside. If something were to pop off in this country and you with that man and he has a felony, that nigga can't leave the country. You can't be like, hey, babe, let's go to Europe. Let's go to Asia some real quick and let stuff die down. Things in America getting too hot, right? The nigga can't even go to Canada.
So that's like something you or I would do. But most of the time people, they would stay and fight.
Go ahead.
Permission to say something.
Go ahead.
You know, she's
hold on,
black
let her go,
woman.
and then it's on you, LaShawn.
Permission to say something, please.
Yeah, LaShawn, hold on. She's gonna say something, then you get to retort, brother. Go ahead, Bal.
That's because
Go ahead, miss.
you're intelligent, Azriel. Everybody's not as intelligent as you.
Thank you. That
No problem.
And
all right,
so,
LaShawn, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you realize this woman got respect for all of us? Why were you attacking her and saying what these WAP ass women is doing on the internet? She ain't doing it. We need to stand down. Don't time out. This my floor, and I've been put on pause too many times. Y'all shut up.
Okay, well,
This
don't put
woman
attacking her on my jacket.
look. Okay, Mr. Fantastic, you
let
outright
him rock,
me. You
y'all.
can
Let him.
speak.
He actually waited. Let him rock. Go ahead,
This
LaShawn. It's on you,
woman
brother.
right now is one of those women that we don't need to bandwagon on, because she's one of the women that actually realize what the hell's going on with us. Now, you need to cut down on every damn female, make your balls pissed off on this one. Now, she's being respectful, she's being legitimate, and she's actually using talking points. Now, gentlemen, are we men?
LaShawn,
Are we?
brother.
No, sir. You
LaShawn,
being a
it's
buster
me.
right there,
It's
sir.
me,
Sir.
goddammit, LaShawn,
It's
it's
my
me.
floor. You can sit there and say all the shit,
LaShawn,
but
you're
you've
not
been being a buster
it's
to her,
fantastic.
and I'm
It's my
recognizing her as a
goddammit, you're
woman
not
that
listening.
respecting us as grown.
LaShawn,
Is that okay, speed cousin?
Azriel, chill. LaShawn, I'm
The
talking to
chair
you.
didn't recognize you, nigga. It's Mr. Fantastic.
It's not even recognized. He was recognized, but LaShawn, when I start saying, brother, I'm trying to cut you off because we're doing that. No one's jumping her.
Are you? Wait? Why was I put on mute then?
Because
Why was
I
I?
was
No,
trying to
I didn't
talk.
put myself on mute. Why was I put on mute when
LaShawn,
Who
because
put me
brother,
on mute then? Who put me on mute then? Shut up.
me.
You did?
Yes, LaShawn, I'm the only person that has controls up here. What I'm trying to do, brother, is whenever I don't know if you have a delay or you don't understand my voice, I'm letting you rock. But if I say something to interject, brother, can you just pause? I promise you, every time, like before, I gave you free reign. I'll give you a chance to say something. But it's like
Why did you put me on mute when she respected both of us?
Yeah, because you were going down the road that didn't need to go. No one's disrespecting her. Nobody's attacking her. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they doing a setup, bro.
She was welcomed up here, brother. She well, the calm you down.
No,
Hold on,
bro.
LaShawn, we can
Look,
fix this right now.
Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic. I won't
brother, you keep
disrespect
doing
you.
it.
I won't disrespect her.
LaShawn,
But when I give you respect, you,
brother, I keep trying to talk to you calmly.
I'm giving you respect. Why you keep putting me on mute?
But because you won't stop when I'm saying something, you won't let me. I'm trying to just run the show.
You
brother,
wrong on this one, bro.
I'm not. Bap, hold up, just real quick, and then we got to jump to obstacles. Bap, can you hear me?
Homie's gonna tell you when you're wrong,
brother. Bap, are you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Bap, do you feel attacked?
Not at all.
Okay, great. That's all. And I didn't drop him, y'all. He left. Thank God. Thank God. Obstacles, what's up, my man? It's on you, brother. Go right ahead.
Man, there's always those type of men. Man, don't talk. There's a woman in the room. Like, man, shut your dumb ass up, man. We men, we do what the hell we want. Shout out to BAP though, because I think I think guys wanted to express their opinion to the point she was making mostly, but also BAP is doing a good thing, which is just telling you guys the other side of how they think. Like you can SBE it all day you want, but just understand that the people you're talking to, like she said, they just weren't making intelligent decisions, right? And so that's what that is. Realize that people are in the world that do that. And then also, I would also add to that, Miss Fantastic, I got a family member, I ain't gonna say specifically, right? But they do well for themselves, right? Like they got a good corporate America job, right? But all my life, she dated drug dealers all the time. And look, Fantastic, we moved out of Baltimore a long time ago, right? But still, somehow, in Hazard County, like, just a real nice community with no crime, she still found the drug dealers. We come from, like I said, none of that crazy nonsense, right? So net, I kind of peeped what it was about. And so after a long time, I was just like, she dumped or, it don't work out. What it was even though she was educated, corporate America, it was that when she dated those guys, if they ever left and it didn't work out, she had no problem with running down on them. You ain't shit. I deal with millionaires and billionaires all the time at my job. You just a busty dusty. So what was it about? Power.
Power and control.
Power and control. And that's a real element of some women, even coming from the corporate side or educated side. You see what I'm saying? So if that quote unquote high value man dip on you, you're gonna feel some type of way. But if a ninja turtle, you remember that. If a ninja turtle, a plumber ninja turtle dish you in any type of way, it's World War III.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Shout out to brother.
Yeah, shout out to the brother that was on there. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But you know what, obstacles, and like you said, man, when we bring that up too, they claim that y'all don't know what you're talking about. When that's one of the biggest dynamics of, and this is why they throw Dusty and they throw Broke and they throw all these things around. You know what I'm saying? Purposely, because that power dynamic has been huge for so long, right? You know what I'm saying? They've been able to, put this thing out here about black men not having money. Again, I've never heard a black woman that makes six figures be told she ain't making no money. Never. Black man, though, six figures ain't no money. They ain't no money. They ain't no money. They ain't no money. But let a black woman get a degree. It's one of the best accomplishments in the world. Let her get a job to where, let a black woman buy a home. You know what I'm saying? It's the best fucking thing in the world. Let a black woman make six figures. It's the best thing in the world. And none of these things can be ever challenged, right? Like you said, man, it's this whole power thing as to where
they're in this. They're at the top of the food chain of black people. So everything that they do, even when they don't meet anywhere near those standards, because again, like I say, I think maybe 30% of black women make, you know what I'm saying, anywhere over 60K or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because 75% of women don't even make 75K.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
so you know what I mean? So all these things, but somehow, some way, like you said, if you making 80K, nigga, that ain't no money. Even when you in motherfucking Montgomery, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Even when you in you know, whatever fucking out Louisiana or whatever, right? So that's the whole thing, man. Like you said, the power dynamic of it and her being able to knock you down a peg. And I'm glad you brought up the thing with the brother. That's what cost him. They're like, oh, nigga, oh, you was making 100K. You was crazy enough to motherfucking brag and boast. We'll fix that.
Yeah, we're gonna stop that very quick.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Deal but go ahead.
No, and I think she said something about the protection. When she said something about the guys coming from prison and protect, I guess you guys got to think most women have no understanding of combat. Shoot, a lot of ninjas don't got no understanding of violence and fighting and protection and things of this nature. And so, you know, I've been around women who just think because a guy's taller, they feel as though he could protect them versus a guy who might not be as tall, but he's stocky, you know, he's muscular. He also probably knows how to fight, you know, maybe he go to the gym, do taekwondo, I don't know. But they make those assumptions and equate, well, this guy's taller, so I feel protected. Though that guy, he might not even be able to throw a punch. He might look like Skeletor, right? But they just assume, well, you know, he's taller. And they don't, like I said, they can't really translate about that. They don't understand those dynamics. So even if they make those stupid choices like you guys, oh, he's a Pookie, he's a Ray Ray. Yeah, well, you know, they're not even thinking like that. It's really just, I guess you could say animalistic. But I think it's more so about the power dynamic anyways. Like I said, you know, a lot of women just bit the apple. They Eves. They need to get kicked out the garden. And that's just what it is. You can't save them. They don't want to be saved. And then for the ones that do, that's who you work with. The rest of them need to be casted. But the problem is the women don't stand up. The backs have a problem with fighting against the actual thoughts and the trots. Even that guy, he was about to fight us because he thought we was coming at her some type of way, right? Let alone, you know, the ones that are the wops and the ones that are straggle muffins. It's hard for the baps to say, you know what, I'm going to stand up against those and put them in their place. And that would go much further than us even trying to do it. But it's almost like self-housing.
We just mad. We just mad we can't get no pussy because we say it. That's why I say that. I tell people this all the time, man. You have to have somebody. You have to have sympathizers and supporters outside of your group for your cause to ever be taken serious. Otherwise, you just think it's complainers.
And,
complainers. Go ahead, Azrael. My bad. It's on you. Then we'll come back to that.
I was just thinking about that. I went to go look up when you're talking about the height, and I know Fantasy is a BABG member, right? But Canelo, or is it Gigi is like 5'10", and you got Canelo is like 5'7", and like Tank is like 5'5", right? And I've seen a Tank like lean into niggas with them liver shots, man. He got a cold liver shot, but you know that's what I'm saying. Like height was never. I'm sorry, Francis. I gotta say that, but height, because speed kills, man. Speed kills. And speed kills. And it's one thing to get hit once, but to get like 3 jabs in a row, that shit stings, man. And I do boxing. That shit stings. But
they make weight classes for a reason, Azrael. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
True. That is true, though. That is true. And Tyson did get knocked by dudes that were taller than him. That is. I will not.
He got mauled by all the talls. Okay?
He had to jump.
Buster Douglas.
He had to jump up and bite niggas' ears off. It's true, right? I wanted to talk about the whole thing about protection, right? I've even heard Media Man say this. Protection can also be in the form of prevention, right? So instead of saying, "Oh, I need this dude because he's rugged and rough," I mean, whatever woman chooses with their business, but for somebody that have their shit together or they have the potential to make a lot of income, that income could be used to be in safer neighborhoods, right? So you're not going to see, for example, like I've been to Japan, you're not going to see a Japanese woman talk about, oh, I need to have a member from the Yakuza to protect me. It's like, no, I need
or triad.
Huh?
Or triad.
Exactly. But, and they're not gonna say, oh, I want a nigga that's from the, you know, well, I need a dude that's a part of the Yakuza. No, they're gonna be like, you know what? I want to aim for the quote unquote salary man, as they call them, so I can live in a better neighborhood. Sometimes finding that man that has something going on with himself leads to you being situated in safer areas, so you wouldn't have to deal with that kind of level of aggression or hostility.
Yeah, but I think just some group of women just thinking that way, and I agree. Most men don't do protection from like fisticuffs. They do it from basically the provision perspective, where they just afford to be in a better neighborhood and area where it just deters the violence. Even if you do, and plus, if even if you got the fisticuffs, you still don't want to get involved with it, because why would you take on the risk when you could just prevent it? And so net, yes, that makes sense. But I think amongst certain groups and people, especially if you're talking about BW, they don't have that understanding and that actual interpretation of it. They're just like, oh, he need the tat, and he need to have the Desert Eagle and the blicky on him. Versus just make good money and move me out the community. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead, Jay.
My bad, bro. But to add to your point, like most guys who are capable of using their fisticuffs, they will take every route to avoid the fight before that shit even, you know what I'm saying? They won't fight unless absolutely necessary.
Exactly. The smart ones, at least, right?
Yeah, man. Like you said, bro. Listen, bro, I told y'all one of the saddest stories I've ever seen, bro. People don't understand, bro. A simple fight can and you can end up with somebody losing their life, bro. I told y'all, this dude went to high school with
5 seconds.
Go ahead. You say what?
It takes 5 seconds for your life to be over in a street fight.
Yeah. So he got into a fucking fight with a J. He hit the dude. He punched him. Dude fell down, hit his head on the curb. Cracked the skull. He expired. He ended up getting like 3 or 4 years on involuntary manslaughter, some shit or whatever. And Buddy ended up getting killed in prison, man. They beat him to death in prison.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this dude I went to high school with,
Life
man.
changed super quick.
Yeah, super quick, bro. Like I said, and what's the crazy thing about it was, even me at my age, he was a hooper, man. He was solid too. He was good. And I was like, hey, man, so what's up, bro? What's your plan? Like, you know what I mean? You ain't going to school nowhere, bro? Yeah, man, I got a couple of places. He's talking about this and the other, like JUCO or something, but I ain't really trying to fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to hang out in the hood, man. You know what I mean? Sing a little weed, sing a little whatever, and that shit ended up literally cost him his life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was talented.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then I would say, oh, shoot, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, I just saying, place at the wrong. Go ahead. My fault.
No. I was saying, man, yo, you made a good point, Mr. Fantastic. I was like, yo, that's a bar men that's been going over y'all head. Y'all haven't seen that one, where it's coming to a point where women are talking about IVF. They're talking about surrogates. Like, bro, they imagine having kids with you completely out the picture.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny, but watch this. Now, the men, they don't see that. They almost think that's impossible. If you came up here and told men to have kids without a mother, they would actually coup d'etat your ass. Like, they would, you know what I'm saying? They'll get their pitchforks out and be like, yo, we need to burn Mr. Fantastic at the cross. So regardless of what they say and how they feel about that, one group is willing to completely write you out the entire equation. So you're just a sperm donor. And that's how they see you.
Yeah.
But you still see them as the foundation of Mother Earth, and without them, there's no family. And see, so that's why I say you're disadvantaged heavily. You're supposed to be the smart and logical one here, right? So men are going to have to get their stuff together, constantly putting women in that pedestal that they constantly do all the time. Because
obstacle.
Yeah, go ahead.
My bad. But on the surrogacy thing, I don't know if you heard about this, but there have been certain cases. I'm not sure where on the states, but there have been news clips saying that there are men who've been, like, I guess, trapped to play like child support because, like, the surrogate person who carried the baby or whatever, or it was either the surrogate person who carried the baby or the parents that it was going to or whatever. They found some type of loophole where basically they interviewed the guy and he was like, yeah, I just got a note one day saying that I owe child support, and all I was trying to do was a friendly service and earn some quick money. So now this dude is on the hook for a
Yeah.
child that he was basically volunteering for somebody else who couldn't have kids. So they basically robbed his ass. But like, I'm just saying that's just one exception. I don't know how often that's happened, but I'm pretty sure he may not be the only case.
Now they were trying to pass legislation on that, and then for that, that's that David Chappelle clip. Gotcha, bitch. But hey, yo, Bap, is she still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yo, drop us some intel on us, man. Tell us the other side, man. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on intel. Like, I think Kevin Samuels said it once on the stream. Like, y'all may want to get riled up when a woman come make a point and want to argue against it. Just shut up and listen, because you get to hear the other side and get to hear and collect that intel. So, Bap, what you got for us? Give us
Well,
that intel.
like in regards to what exactly?
Anything. Just drop a vibranium. But go ahead, Fantastic.
Well, no, I was gonna say. So basically, you were in the chat. You were saying the reason as to why you gave us the first aspect of it. I guess security, safety, all those different things. Like, what makes the quote unquote the criminal guy, the prison guy, the that type of guy so appealing to Black women specifically?
I think a lot of Black people. I won't go too deep into it, but I think a lot of Black people are stuck in their childhood and they like peak in school. So whatever was cool in school, they continue that mindset into their adulthood. So you have the jocks and the kids who was always in trouble, class clowns that were the popular kids, like the cheerleaders. So I think a lot of that still carries on to some of their adulthood. So
I agree. What Nas said, people in their second childhood, man. I think a lot of Black people peaked in high school.
Yeah, that's
you
fact.
know how you have like the women that are raised in the suburbs are attracted to the street lifestyles. You also have a lot of men that come from the suburbs, and they are attracted to that as well. They come and get themselves in trouble.
Yeah,
So they're
well,
equally
yeah,
yoked.
pretenders. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But my thing about that, of course, you know what I'm saying. You have, but the reason a lot of that shit is, well, for one, most people are followers, right? But most importantly, like you said, from a sociological standpoint, everybody wants to fit in, right? So you want to fit in within your group. So this is why I say we have to get away from this whole praise and worship and deification of criminals, because that's what's considered cool. If you're the smart kid, you're lame. If you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be in the street, you don't want to jump off the porch, you don't want to do any of these things that are fucking what's name, you know what I'm saying? Not only are you lame now you're a coward, you pussy, and people feel like they can try you simply because you refuse to throw your life away early. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
So that's and then like you said, because that's what's praised and that's what gets the women, you know what I'm saying? Women equal sex. This is why you have so many dudes that are willing to fucking, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, change their life and be something they're not, because they want access to the women, because that's what the women like. You know what I mean?
And the
And
women
that's
like attention. So yeah, it's a two-edged sword.
yeah, but and like I said, it's not an excuse. I'm not, because again, most men still don't do that. Yeah, let me be clear. Majority of Black men are not criminals. Majority of Black men don't motherfucking pretend to be criminals. But too many Black men, and I would say the majority of Black men live by the criminal code. That's what I say. Too many non-criminal Black men try to operate their life by the criminal code. No snitching, and I'm this, that, and other shit. Shit that you never even had. Like, I'm not a street nigga. I've never aspired to be a street nigga. I told you, the safest place, nigga, is the sidewalk. I have learned almost everything you could possibly learn from the fucking sidewalk. I done seen you niggas get locked up. I done seen you niggas get ran over. I ain't seen you niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it all. Straight from the sidewalk, bro. Just being a little nerd ass nigga, the smart nigga, so on and so forth. So again, that's why I say, bro, you don't have to be in the streets to know everything about it. And the street, like you were saying earlier, Azrael, all it does is limit you, bro. Bro, you get a felony on your record, bro. That eliminates a lot of places you can go in the world, dog.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want to say this too. What killed me was when you were showing that. Well, you show, because I'm a self-admitted square dude, but you're that square ass nigga that was talking about Bun B was a snitch, and I'm like, you found out the dude playing Pokemon.
Yeah, this nigga got Pokemon cards and a Yu-Gi-Oh fucking gauntlet.
Yeah, it's like, damn, bro. It's like, here's my thing too. even when you from the hood, you don't have to be other hood. Like you grew up around. Like I had friends that were in gangs or whatnot, and they never made it past high school because by the time we hit 9th and 10th grade, they were already doing a prison time. Or one of my friends ducked out his head out of a window and heard two people arguing two blocks up from my house. He got shot in the head. Like a lot of the people, when you're from the hood, you see a lot of things and you say to yourself, damn, I can't wait to get the hell up out of here. Right? Like I just can't wait. You know what I mean? Like to me, when I see suburbs, I think, silence. Because where I grew up from, like in the part of Brooklyn I grew up in, you see how the wire look like the surrounding of Baltimore. That's how it used to look like in the 90s and in 2000 in the early 2000s. That's what my neighborhood looked like. I used to live in Bushwick, and I went to school in East New York, couple blocks away from pink houses. It was so bad that the police had to send out a report to our school telling our parents to say, hey, we designated a lane for your kid, like a lane for your children to walk through, right? Like a designated like a roadmap for them to walk through.
A safe trail.
Yeah, exactly. If they're saying, hey, if they veer off of that safe trail, we don't know what might happen to them, more or less, right? And I've seen the most debaucherous things happen to niggas that went off that trail. And to see people glorify that, it's like that was hell for people that lived in the hood. And it's like you always wanted to, like, yo, I can't wait till I'm done with school so I can get the hell up out of here. Like, you don't want to never see nobody again. You want to go to college, go move out somewhere. Just it's not something and that's why I say when I hear suburban black women like glorify that shit, talking about I want a hood nigga, this, then the third, it's like you're perpetuating the BS. You know what I mean? But
they don't think long term. It's just whatever is.
That shit traumatic, bro.
Yeah.
You know what, Bap? That's one of my two of my monikers, right? Black people love to say tomorrow ain't promised, but I always ask them, what you gonna do when tomorrow come? What you gonna do when next week come? What you gonna do when next month? What about next 5 years? What about next 10 years? What about next 30 years? Again, your life expectancy for what black men is like 70, black women is like 73 or something like that, right?
I was at 71.
Okay, so 71, but either way, so anything less than that, you're more likely than not, like you're saying, that's how many years you're gonna get, and yet and still you got people all through their 20s and in most of their 30s. Tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. And now you mad because you still working at motherfucking McDonald's. You still a motherfucking cashier at JCPenney. You know what I'm saying?
Chipotle.
And then most importantly, it's the white man's fault. No, motherfucker.
Most importantly, don't forget that.
Priorities mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, I had to cover this, dog. Like I said, another big thing for me, bro, we got to get away from this thing of where there's too many resources, there's too many opportunities, there's too much focus being given to motherfuckers in prison, bro. Listen, do your fucking time, and then we can talk after that. Especially, like I said, when you even think about it, bro, recidivism rate, I think of prisoners is like 70-some%. Crazy.
That's why you should never get in it, because it's just a black hole.
Yeah.
You right.
So what I'm saying in the situation with Birdman, right? He showed up to the thing and he's talking about, I got the power to improve this, and this, and all these other things. And people are talking about all these opportunities and things they want to give the fucking prisoners. And I'm like, well, look, bro, more than half of these dudes, once they get out, they're going back. So that's why I say you shouldn't even, when you're there, you and they doing it already. Motherfuckers they're getting certifications, they're getting degrees. They're doing all these things and whatever, so on and so forth. Cool, fine. Hey, great, right? But and once you do your time, you serve your debt to society. We can talk after. I'm sick and tired, man. Again, seeing all of these fucking prison things. Like I told, bro. I was
prison reform. Meek Mill and them other niggas. Prison reform,
man. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. Listen, and to niggas that really don't go to prison for real. But bro, I told you that shit pissed me off, bro. The fucking Golden State Warriors, like, you know what I'm saying, during the championship run was doing pickup games with fucking at a prison, bro. Okay? You know how many boys that's you know what I'm saying, doing the right thing and what would love to fucking play ball against the fucking Golden State Warriors? get a chance to fucking dap up a Steph Curry or Klay Thompson or whoever, you know what I'm saying? You done bought the jersey, you done bought the shoes, you watch the games, you do all this shit, so on and so forth. And those kids never ever even get the fucking opportunity, and they've never done anything wrong in their lives. You got Birdman talking about he got the power to fucking make this and make that happen, and so on and so forth. You know how many fucking men out here free? They never did nothing wrong that could use, you know what I'm saying, use some type of opportunity like that for a business. You know what I'm saying, for a black male or a black youth initiative. But because of the fucking street praise shit, you know what I'm saying, that's the first place niggas want to go.
In the black community, we always applaud and overlaud and the fuck ups among us. Like we never give credence to those of us that have made it or at least trying. We always take it for granted, and that leaves a lot of people, men and women, very bitter. That's why people don't want to never come back, is because you never made the vocal point on them trying to make something of themselves. You always, it's just like the prodigal son kind of thing, you know, like we're worrying about the fuck up instead of worrying about the son that was loyal and that stayed with you and that had some kind of integrity and decorum about himself. You know, and the crazy thing about it is, if you ever, because I'll be in the Bay next month, like East Oakland, man, that shit looked like that shit was a rough spot. It looked like a hellhole, right? But like what you said, fantastic. Like the least they could have done is brought up some kids, maybe the kids that are on honor roll, to say, hey, whoever makes honor roll or dean's list this for the next semester, we're gonna have you guys visit the Warriors. You get to play basketball with the Warriors. That could have been. We don't incentivize good behavior or productivity. That could have been easily something that if you want to see improvement, you could be like, hey, whoever makes the honor roll for this semester, you get to go play basketball with Steph Curry.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Or like you said, man, like, and I think it's well, I know for a fact, bro, we miss out on so many gifted kids, bro. We miss out on so many kids with, you know what I'm saying, just promise. Because the focus is on, you know what I'm saying, the kids that are, you know what I mean, messing up. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about there's no encouragement, there's no nourishment for the exceptional black boys, especially black girls. Again, man, like I said, and that's another thing too we got to look into. Black kids overall, but black boys are suffering the most, and yet still they like black women actually saying this the other day, man. I had to make a post about this on Twitter. It was like, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that. And I'm like, hold on, how are black men getting the blame for this when women across the board make up like 70% of educators, and when you're talking about black women to black men, it's even higher, 70+%, right? And then the black mothers have control of the children in the home, but yet and still it's black men's fault because the kids can't read. And I think, and then when it was a brother fucker that said this, because one of the brothers was saying, hey, we're gonna do sports, get them more involved in baseball because of this, and this. But what people don't understand, and one of the brothers talked about this, that's like a really, really intimate sport between a dad and a son. You know what I mean? That's what, you know, that's why it's America's pastime. It was something like, hey, you get out in the yard and you know what I'm saying, pitch the ball with your son and throw back and forth, teach him how to hit, all these different things, right? Shout out to King Randall, by the way. King Randall, his son plays baseball.
Yeah, I used to have older dudes used to take me to the batting cages.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's a little different than any other sport for real. But yeah, man, I'm just, you know, it's crazy when you look at this, and like I said, man, it's far too much resources, attention given to the lost causes. It just is. Be it child or adult, but especially the adults, bro. Like, bro, you're done. Bro, once you get to prison, fuck them. And like I said, once you get out, you've done your thing, and you don't go back. Hey, we can talk. But other than that, man, fuck them. Majority of people coming out of prison, man, and then that too. Shout out to Silent Service. That's why I got this highlighted, man. The crazier thing, even more so than the niggas that get degrees and certification and all this shit, motherfucker finally get out of prison, bro, and he actually changes his life around. He's one of the 20-some% that does not fucking, you know what I'm saying, commit crimes again. This nigga's the best thing ever for doing what the fucking non-criminals did their whole life. How? What sense does that make? The man that, again, conform, okay? All right, reform is just a retardation of fucking to conform, okay? To reform,
remedial conformity.
yes, is you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A slowed down process of conform. So I just don't understand it. But again, like I said, it goes all the way back to the praising of criminality, and you know, you gotta have that. You gotta have that nigga in you, man. You gotta have that little spice of like, hey, man, yeah, I used to do this. I used to do that.
You
Bro,
know,
it's like it's just crazy, bro.
You know what it's like when we celebrate it? It's like celebrating the boy or the girl that got left back, and then we congratulate them once they pass the grade. It's like this is not something that should be applauded. I mean, it should be the norm that you reach to the next grade. We shouldn't be congratulating at best mediocrity, right? Because for the fact that you had to stay the grade over again, that means that you're not on pace with the average person, right? Even speaking from my experience, I'm gonna tell you something. My ex, like, it was like she tried to hit me back up one time, and I sent her a screenshot of me. I got accepted earlier this year. I got accepted into my MBA program, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know why you sent me that. You were gonna get in anyway." And I'm like, "See, that's why I knew." I was like, "I knew you were." In my back of my mind, I was like, "See, I knew you were a hater. I knew you were a hater. You couldn't even say, wow, that's dope. I congratulate you." It was, "Oh, I knew you were gonna get in that anyway. So I don't know why you feel as though," because I pointed it out to her, the fact that as soon as I eliminated her from my life, I was able to progress, and my mind was at peace. I was more efficient in taking tests, so on and so forth. And the whole concept of her was like, "Oh, you were gonna get into the MBA program regardless of you were with me or not." But it was never, "Oh, you know what? Respect for you for doing that." You never get applauded for.
Yeah, she's a hater, but I have something to add on to that.
Yeah, and it's not the first time I even was telling my mom about this. It's like I've dated other black women that say, I kid you not, they say, "I feel some type of way that you're doing all this growing and I'm not," right? And it's a power struggle that black women have to get into their mind to say, "Okay, I need a man to lead. I should not be in competition with dude." You know what I mean? So I don't know, man.
You're not.
Go
They
ahead,
weren't
Bam.
equally yoked with you in that regard, like. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, if like take for instance, if somebody grows up with two parents, they have 3 hot meals a day, clean clothes, as opposed to somebody who doesn't, who mom or dad isn't around, on drugs, alcohol, they have a rough start in life. Sometimes it can like, everybody should be applauded, but when that person that comes out through all the odds, when they make it, it can be a little bit more like, they deserve applaud or applause. And so everybody does when you conquer a goal. But I'm just adding to that. That can be why it seems like if somebody comes out of jail, they get more attention or more accolades
Well,
or
yeah, well,
whatever.
no, but that's what, and that's why I disagree with the child. I completely totally understand. And shout out to my man. I actually did a interview of one of the dudes I went to school with. He just that. He was born to a mother that was addicted to drugs. He grew up in the foster care system. All these, he had learning deficiencies, all these different things, so on and so forth. He overcame them though, and now he owns his own business. He's I think he's a consultant for a medical company, whatever. Brother's doing great, phenomenal, right?
That's awesome. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But he, through all of that, you know what I'm saying, he was never a criminal. My problem is, like I said, when we praise the criminal, especially like saying adult criminals, because you know what I'm saying, the people that chose to do this path. I
Right.
think I can give a little bit of grace to like the teenage kids and people that so on and so forth. But when I'm talking adult, no, you don't get that grace because you made a conscious decision. You chose when you choose a life of criminality, especially, and then what's even crazy to me is like these are even people that are like armed violent crimes like robbery and not necessarily murder. It's hard to get off. What I'm saying, murder you probably go sit down for a while, but robbery and aggravated assault and gun crimes and stuff like that, where like it's used against a person, not just possession, but actually like committed a crime with a firearm. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I have a problem.
We do
I
make
would
sure.
Yo,
I just said one more
fantastic.
thing
I would
because
also. Oh, go ahead,
I'm
Bam.
sorry. Yeah. I know a person who was not, who just, he was a good person. He was smart, but he had the wrong circle of friends. So they got into some trouble. He got in trouble with them, like just because he was with them. So in situations like that, that's where I can kind of empathize because he got put away for some years and got
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
jail
yeah.
and had to start all
Uh,
over. So it's
oh,
different because I come, like I did a lot of outreach work. I'm a former foster parent, so I'm kind of like I pay attention to what's like going on around me, and I just based on how I think and how I feel, I try to get into think about how other people feel and what they had to come through.
yeah.
Yo,
I don't know if I
obstacle.
told you, Mr. Fent. Oh, go ahead. What's up?
Hey, was that you who was talking about the text the girl sent you, the hater text?
Cool.
I
The
was saying
text.
I got accepted into my MBA program,
Oh,
and
no,
she's
no,
like,
that was him.
"Yeah, you were gonna get accepted in anyway. I don't know why you would show because we had full contact, right?" And then she hit me back up saying, "Oh, what's going on?" And I'm like, I'm doing fine. I'm progressing without you. So me eliminating you out of my life shows that I'm actually better off without you than you in my life.
Okay, but check this out though. When she sent you that text that you were gonna get in anyway, what I want to ask you is this: yes, she was a hater, I guess, but don't you think you could have initially looked at that as a positive? Like she said you were gonna get in anyway. Like maybe you should reply back like, yeah, the same way I got in you because I'm that nigga. Like you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
but
you knew you were gonna get in
there
anyway.
was
Like ain't that a beautiful thing that you did get in?
but there was no congratulations though. That's the thing. It was, and that's my point in the
You
sense
gotta
of
congratulate yourself first. Like you had an expectation for her to say congratulations to you or show some type of, you know what I'm saying, hey, atta boy, but like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get that to yourself first. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I wasn't looking for the validation, but it's the mere fact that the hostility in the words. You understand what I'm saying? Where I'm coming from? Because if we switched the roles and if it was a woman that got a new job or she got accepted into something, an internship, and I was like, oh, I don't know why you acting that way. You were gonna get in regardless. That comes across as very passive aggressive. They would call that man a little sassy. They would say he's passive aggressive, and he sound like he's a little bitter and jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Hey,
get it, but
bro.
you know,
Hey,
they
bro.
going they already hypocrisy on the other side. But what I did want to say is, well, I just wanted to kind of take it different direction. Yo, shout outs to yo. I don't know if he did this for you, for Mr. Fantastic, but Kanye West. When Kanye West came out, at least when I was in school, you dig, he was finally something that I connected to because I didn't connect with no 50 cents and no gangsters and shooting ninjas up on the block and selling dope. Like that was just not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got cousins who was in Baltimore and stuff, but that just wasn't something I connected with and touched bases with.
Many men.
And it was for me, I was like, damn, all right, cool. Yeah, he's dope. He's cool. He was talking positive, like, yo, you could do anything you want. That was the first time I seen a black man like come out and talk his stuff. Like, yo, I'm finna be great. I'm the best that ever did it. And I'm finna show on and I'm finna put on and show you why I'm a genius. I remember even
Hey,
times when
Kanye
he would
put
say
black
that.
nerds on.
Yeah, exactly. He did. And I remember he was like, he had people in his circle and they was like, yo, Kanye, you can't say you a genius. Yo, shut up. Jay-Z's a genius, not you. And I'm saying to say this, that I think a lot of times dudes don't have that image and it's not pushed on them. Like, yo, Eminem's mad popular, but Eminem also is not above Elon Musk in other cultures. Like Eminem's cool, but he's not Elon Musk. And
Hey,
I think what we have, well, go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother, but to
Yeah,
add to your point with the Kanye thing, like how you just agree with me, he put black nerds on. I think like one of the greatest moments during his like coming out with that graduation album, while 50 Cent was coming out with his Get Rich or Die
yeah.
Trying, because they would compete with each other. One of the best moments was when they had that stare down, because you had the black nerd versus the street nigga, like, and Kanye did not falter. Like that shit
No,
was
he won.
so hard to me. And plus, he outsold him too. He actually outsold him on numbers too.
Exactly. So I think there's some jazzing up and juicing that the kind of geeks could do or whatever. It depends. But what I am saying at the end of the day is like we got to be on our shit, man. I remember when I came a millionaire at first, it was like family didn't even throw no congratulations for me. Nobody cared. But, you know, because somebody got a degree in basket weaving, she done took over the goddamn universe, right? But regardless, if I done came a millionaire, nobody gave a F, you know, especially when I was looking at my family. But that's cool, you know. I'll enjoy it myself. Peace out. But
the first
we feel uncomfortable in our groups. Wait, let me finish this because I was just dropping a book called Surviving, and then I scratch out surviving and I put thriving without a father. And my father just died when I was young, so it's not like he ran off with the plug twice. But net, I kind of put that in it because in our culture, at least, there's a lot of things we got that tell us we're going to lose because we were born into the situations in which we was born in. And for me, I like to flip that on the other side. I knew a dude who had his mom and had his dad, but he hella weak, right? He always had food on his plate. He never had the struggle. He never been through it. My mom gave me the best lessons. She was terrible with credit. So when I got credit, I knew not to do what she did. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that she gave me early lessons of what happened when you a buster, have kids too early, and ain't got your life sorted and can't financially count from 1 to 10. So I'm not going to repeat that. I don't know what to do. I don't know about stocks. I don't know about bonds, but I do know what bondage looks like through the actual kind of trials and tribulations that my mom showed. So I was like, bet I'm not going on welfare. Bet I'm not making the same mistakes. And so I kind of want to give that narrative because what happens often is we'll let other people in other societies say, yo, fantastic, you're going to be a loser because you're likely to go to jail. You're likely to sell dope because your father wasn't around. And it's like, no, hold on, bro. Don't try to put that up on me and cast that on me and say that's my future. F that. Y'all little 2-parent household ninjas, I'm about to double back, surpass you, and do better than everybody else. Because that's not a ticket for being a loser. So fuck that. And I think a lot of people try to sell us that, and a lot of people bite into it. Like, man, my mom was financially literate, so I'm poor too. Like, nah, bro, you could do better for yourself. They give you the best lesson on what it looks like to lose. So take that and try to become a winner with it. And so I just try to say it's about your perspective and your perception on that versus people trying to write that down off on you saying, hey, yo, fantastic. You're going to be a drug dealer in a 2-pit nobody because your father ain't there. Like, hell nah, man. Go find another father figure and then follow in their footsteps. It's 2024.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you just dropped a jewel with that lose line, man. That what it's like to lose.
Yeah,
damn,
exactly.
bro.
What it's take to lose.
Nigga,
Y'all
that is the
single
blueprint.
household punk ass
Damn.
motherfucker. Y'all done had food all the time. Your mama done picked you up from school all the time. Your dad just went to the factory and just made it by. Nah, I never knew that. So guess what? When I come out and when I become an adult, I'm going to double up and I'm going to surpass you 2-parent household ninjas. And y'all going to look back and when y'all sitting on my boat, which was happening in real life, he was like, damn, how you beating me at life and I had 2 parents? I'm like, you never struggled to eat.
Yeah,
I feel like your ribs weren't showing, nigga. Your ribs was never showing.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that you know, I mean, a lot of us has had that story as far as challenges. You know, it's not easy being a black man. I don't care what family you come from. There was even a study done on that black men don't really benefit from 2-parent homes as far as opportunities. You know, you still have the same challenges. Like you can have a black man grow up in a 2-parent home. He's still going to face the same type of challenges in the corporate world as somebody who doesn't. He still got to work. In other words, he still got to work his ass off. He's not giving no, benefits, nothing like that, unless his dad owns the corporation. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you get in. But I just wanted to say,
and they watching him.
But they actually did a study on that black men really don't benefit, from two parent homes. So, it's not just your story. It's a lot of stories like that. People who came from single family homes but still made it and doing better than the ones who came from, and that just goes with the system. But I also wanted to add one little thing about, people talk about the prodigal son. I wanted to back it up even further than that. I mean, just imagine we got a man, a woman living in paradise. And, they walking around in the Garden of Eden. Everything is nice. And what happened? A snake walks up and talks to his wife. And she's up there holding a conversation with a real snake. And see, brothers, we really got to really just understand the symbolism of that story. She got a husband. She living in paradise, but she's still talking to a dirty, slick snake. What causes you? Everything is perfect, picture perfect, but still you gotta talk to a snake. And I think that's the nature of a woman that we don't understand. I don't care how good
The snake
you make
has
it.
swag.
But see, that's my point. I don't care how good you see. A lot of brothers we think, oh, we'll take out the hood, we'll give her a nice picket fence, we'll give her everything she wants, and then she'll be that perfect wife. Man, Eve wasn't perfect, and she had everything perfect. So how is it that she still was talking to a snake, and she had a husband, she had a covering, she had, beautiful paradise? Why did she still hold a conversation with a snake? And a lot of brothers, we just not gonna understand that, how these women do this. And that's why they want the thug. That's why they want the rapper. That's why they going after these dudes. Cause and some of these women come from two-parent homes. They not all from the hood. All these women ain't from the hood. And that's all I want to say, man.
The snake was the original thug, huh? The snake was the original.
Yeah, the snake had swag. Snake had a whole new swag. Stepped in that garden dripping.
Well,
had
let
a
me say
Gucci on his fucking.
Yeah, so let me shout out obstacles, and again, like you said, man, the smartest people in the world learn from watching stupid people. Okay, that's why I say you can learn something from it. Life's best teachers are fucking idiots, man, and habitual, mess ups, f ups, what you want to call it, right? Like I said, bro, my determination and my whole approach to fatherhood came from my father being subpar. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, same thing financially. My mom, man, I told y'all, bro, she was buying everything from the TBN fucking network she could buy. Benny Hinn, Kenny Copeland, Creflo Dollar. They was getting all our dollars. Goddamn. You feel me? And so when I got to the point of where I had a chance at financial literacy, owning a home, like, bro, I was like, what I'm saying, like, stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I did it the right way. It wasn't perfect, what I'm saying? It took me some time, but what I'm saying, like I said, hey, my credit is perfect. You know what I'm saying? My debt is low. And what I'm saying, I took the opportunities and learned, like you said, from the mistakes made. But when I was even a little kid, man, like I said, you don't know nothing about no damn checkbook and none of that stuff. But still, what I'm saying, like it's like the struggle, bro. I know what it's like to struggle, bro. And like you said, that's one of the things that's one of the biggest motivators for you being, successful, and not having to, what I'm saying, put your kids through what you went through, or even yourself, not even before I had kids. But yeah, man, that's why I tell brothers, man, it's possible as long as you're willing to put the work in. And the problem, the issue, a lot of things is, though, brothers want to revert to, quote unquote, again, the acceptable norm of criminality as the means to do that, right? I got money, nigga. I got this. I got the chain. I got the Gucci. I got the Versace. I got the, what I'm saying, I got the condo over the water. And then, nigga, you caught up in a RICO case, and now you sitting down for 15 to 20.
Doing football numbers.
Yeah,
to me,
Well, you might not even have to sit down. You can snitch and get out nowadays. You know how many people walking around informing the police and still selling drugs?
It's true. What that Pharrell and Pusha T song? Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Yeah, but here's the thing though, and as I travel and I've been around the world, I realized the biggest thing that's the whole thing about being a thug and whatnot is really the media. That's why I refuse to watch Power. I refuse to watch Black Mafia Family, not because I don't fuck with 50, because 50 grew up from the same hood that I'm from, in Queens, where I was born. But it's like the whole media perpetuates the thug lifestyle. It's like we have I always told somebody this. I was like, don't you think it's interesting that with white or even Hispanic men or other races of men, they're allowed to be different archetypes? They're allowed to, they don't have to be the bad boy. They're also allowed to be the scientist. They're also allowed to be the businessman. They're also allowed to be the detective. They're also allowed to be the adventurer. Anything that we get a main role, Denzel, thug, Amari Hardwick, thug. It's like we're always typecasted. We can only thrive. Even as talented as Michael B. Jordan is, he didn't get his stardom really hitting, especially with black women, until he became Killmonger. He had to be somebody that's chaotic or full of chaos, right? And he's made other great movies even after that, but they never got the same burn. He had the movie where he was a lawyer. He didn't get the burn like that with that movie, right? I just feel as though we, in a sense, we gotta, as black men, we gotta say, hold on now, you gotta portray us as other types of people. You know, I mean, that will take us creating our own media and starting with the manosphere and whatnot. But I've even heard Asian dudes say that, like, the reason why they have bad misconceptions in terms of dating is because of what a lot of other women will see on TV, right? You know, when it comes to even white men, you can be as mid as possible. You can still get a decent looking chick because they control the media, more or less. So once you're able to control the media and what your image is portrayed to other people, then it will be, because my thing is this. I'm at the point where it's like, I think black women kind of low-key done. They cooked, most of them. And I'm thinking, okay, how can we move on to be with other decent kind of group of women? And I'm thinking it all starts with our image and how we portrayed to other people around the world. We gotta stop trying to, you know, be into that thug acting bullshit. I don't know. It's just my thing on that. I know I'm rambling, but
no, you good. I kind of want to add on to that. I don't know if you heard of Marcus Brown, and his name is something else, but he do like YouTube and he just do tech videos on electronics.
Marcus Brownlee.
Yeah, he did what Zuckerberg was cool.
Like, that dude killing, right? He's not no archetype. He don't need to say black power every time. He don't say none of that, actually. But what he does is just show people. And there's going to be young kids that, you know, they watch him. They rock with him, right? They follow him. They look at him and they be like, wow, he's doing it. And he don't got to say nothing. It's you know what I'm saying? It's subtle. It's overt, but it's right there in front of their face. And so kids can come up and look at him and be like, wow, I can be as big as him. I can do other things, you know? Me kind of latching on to these devices or engineering is not a problem, because look at Marcus, you know? He's like successful. He's like something to look up to. And so I would say to a lot of people who come on these spaces, that's why I always attempt to hold myself to a standard, because it's like, bro, this is the new media. Every time y'all come up here and y'all be acting like ninjas and crazy and going hard in the ham and the paint, it's like, you got to remember, people are going to be watching this. And so you got to act in a way that actually is the way you say you want to be addressed. And so you always are putting on for media. You know, the power is in your hands a lot of times now. And so if you guys realize that, then when you come out here on these media platforms and you open up a channel, you know, don't open up no ninja channel. Conduct yourself in a different way. You know, just be better than the other guys and the competitors, because they can get mopped easy. You know, we better at entertainment in the first place. So go out here and create your own brand and make sure you address how you want to be addressed, as KS was saying to you guys a long time ago. And the power is in our hands. So when I'm over here doing business, when I was in Israel with Jews, they didn't have no problem. They were actually flabbergasted the way that I was underwriting the deals and making things happen. So at the end of the day, they were like, man, you want to join our team and we're going to open up an extra bonus for you? So it's like we can go out here and compete and be better than the next man. So the opportunity and the option is yours. And Mr. Fantastic, shout out to you for being fantastic and going out here and holding those actual media conversations and pushing the envelope, because I think you do that every day. And you're a good example that these guys come in here and see somebody who's done well for themselves too. So shout outs to you, man.
Hey, appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you, man.
I don't want you to. I don't want people trying to give you your laurels after you get caught in a hotel with a big booty Latino that didn't know the number. And, you know, stuff
Hell
like that.
No, bro. No, this nigga did.
Hey, shout out to Young Jeezy, man. Don't get caught, man. I'll never get caught. God, now listen.
All right.
I don't record anything, brother.
What's wrong with big booty Latinas?
Damn, man. Nah, you know what he's alluding to, man.
I know.
Nah, but I ain't hating on him. I'm just saying people after he was gone wanted to give him his laurels. So
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
yeah.
to you right here.
But yeah, man. This is a great convo, man. At the end of the day, like you said, we control the narrative now. We control the perception, and it's important that shout out to our schools that we maintain that, uphold it, and reinforce it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, because I know for a fact, um, more brothers are from the black young black men especially are changing to more of a conservative mindset. They're starting to understand the legal ways and the more secure ways of making money and these different things. And like these young cats are getting to it, man. Shot, bro. I had several young brothers come up here and tell me, bro, they're not even 25 years old and they're already hitting six figures. They're getting into the tech industry, they're getting into trade skills, they're doing all these things. Hell, they not having kids. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, shout out to all the young brothers out there making a wise decision. And again, this is not to disrespect black women or so on and so forth. Like I said, black men are going to always deal with black women in mass, right, in the majority. But for those brothers as to where they find a better option or a better deal or something that works better for them, man, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's also picking up. They're making all these complaints and these things. But again, man, don't mess your life up, bro. Don't try to be something you're not. Don't fucking be out here nigga maxing. All right. Don't be out here thug maxing just to deal with a chick, bro, that don't, you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean? All she gonna do is mess your life up, bro. One way or the other. All right. One way or the other, bro. And then most important, like I said, dog, I don't give a damn about no body count, but I do care about the body account. If her whole archetype of men before you were hood niggas, street niggas, drug dealers, killers, gorillas, brother, and that ain't you, man, you a lick to her. Okay. And if you fucking with her now or whatever, hell, she might be taking the money you giving her and giving it to them type niggas. All right. I heard them brag about it. All right. So again, man, hey, make you learn from other people's mistakes first and foremost. Make your own wise decisions, man. And take control of your life, man. Because I keep telling you guys this. I don't think I say this and I say this and I say this. A lot of people don't get it. This is a renaissance for black men. We are changing the narrative, the culture, the mindset, just the whole trajectory of black men and the black race as a whole. I'm not gonna live to see the whole complete turnaround, but I'm glad to be a part of the fucking the groundwork and the foundation of it. Okay, it's patient. It's not gonna happen overnight. So they ask, oh well, leadership. Like, look, bro, y'all never even had leadership training. Stop talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So block out a lot of the BS, man. Shout out to the black women that aren't problems. You know what I mean? But y'all gotta y'all gotta speak up. Y'all gotta start doing your part. Cause right now, like you said, y'all representative, and tomorrow I'm have to pull out this white woman that called y'all out. Just saying, this white lady told y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just talking about the one that said the N-word, but this one right here, she ain't say not one N-word, but she definitely, hey, she said everything. She didn't tell one lie. But anyway, man, hey, it's late. I greatly appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, man. That's that on that one. I'm gonna catch y'all next one.
Fantastic.
Shout out to Elder Blood, excuse me, Elder Blood for the 5. In my commentaries, my overall point is why the massive distraction against Pookie and Ray Ray when the white man is black woman's second choice of man to smash with. Elder Blood again, appreciate your brother for another 5. What is the difference between the Pookie Ray Ray thug prisoner and the racist plantation massa who ghetto gag black women? Aren't they both criminals? Well, the ghetto gagger guy isn't necessarily a criminal, not necessarily. I mean, they're willing participants. And shout out to Elder Blood again, brother. I greatly appreciate your brother coming in the clutch, man. Black women have literally become the second skin of white men. Hey, man, that's how you feel, brother. Let me give you. But yeah, man. No, you missing my point, brother. Let me make it clear to you. No. Again, I'm saying it's not as important, brother. I'm not saying it don't matter at all. I'm saying I'm more concerned with the caliber of men she was dealing with before me. That lets me know if she's actually wants me for me or she's just dealing with me for opportunity, brother. Bars, okay? I'm worried about the men that she dealt with before me, the type of men, the archetype of men she dealt before me, because that lets me know if she wants me for me or for opportunity, brother. That's what I mean. Okay. But either way, that's all I got, man. That's all I'm gonna catch y'all next one. Holla.